will confront the Devil Gundam on tonight's episode of Mobile Fighter G Gundam.
Can people see us?
Please let us know if anyone heard that. Will confront the Devil Gundam.
Okay, I can hear it. So yes, we're live.
Hello.
Oh my god. Everything is broken.
Okay, but that...
It's the moment you've actually been waiting for. We are
Okay.
finally back on the goddamn stream.
The question is, are we working or are we, like, dropping frames and stuff?
Also, will Fidel show up? Fidel will show up. Hooray! Everything has gone wrong.
We are struggling with configuration since it has been how many months since our last stream?
A number.
A very long time, and on top of that, my TV broke a few days ago, so we had to come up with a completely new, ridiculous setup.
Yeah, Miguel has been having just like a real cursed week.
Extremely
I launched a game, that was good.
He launched a game. That part's great. His coffee maker exploded.
Literally exploded.
Like an actual explosion, as in...
There was a dent in the ceiling.
There's a dent in the ceiling.
Every surface, even after being cleaned, still has coffee sort of flecked all over it.
I was very luckily not in the room when it happened.
So, that's bad. The TV did not explode, but it's still not really working, so...
It's like running a really interesting, like, kind of shitty vaporwave filter on everything. So we're using one of the company monitors.
Let me let you in on a little secret. All vaporwave is shit.
Aww.
I'm upset now, I'm going home.
Why do you gotta start the stream on a down note like that?
So, because Russian Subway Dogs is out, we're going to be playing a whole bunch of dog and cat games. We're starting with Fidel, Dungeon Rescue, which actually is one of the cameo characters in the game. And if you are interested in picking up Russian Subway Dogs, it's 10% off right now. If you only do Pixels, it's like 20% off. And $1 from every sale goes to Save Our Scruff, who helps save stray dogs and other dogs. What?
Bad news for everyone watching the chat, or watching the stream. Someone just posted dog police into the chat, so if you know what that means, it's probably now stuck in your head, and
Will be for the rest of the evening.
Oh.
Anyways, Fidel Dungeon Rescue.
Where are they coming from?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows who they are.
So this is sort of like a micro roguelike. It does a pretty good job of sort of teaching the rules as you start, in a really like subtle way. So I've played a bunch of this, but Christine hasn't.
Yeah, I've never played this.
Oh, huh.
That's not gonna work, is it?
Oh, that's amusing. Oh, this is very...
I love the sound design in this game.
This is very Michael Brody in certain ways. Oh,
So
okay.
So if I move in the direction of the line, it rewinds time.
yeah, and
No, that was not.
the only way you can sort of fight things in it is by running into it and harming both it and yourself.
Yeah.
So you're always trying to figure out where to get a rescue pack to keep yourself going, and what route you're gonna take.
What
And at the
happens
same
if
time-
you let yourself run out of health?
Wanna give it a try.
Oh no!
You die.
Now you can
Oh.
reverse. You can reverse time.
Oh.
But if you do it again, now that will start coming. Reverse time and start racing. Now it sort of has a race to the finish thing.
What?
Okay,
Yeah.
that's...
No, Miguel, you've cursed me. I thought we were friends.
I don't know why you thought that. Quick,
No.
quick. You'll need a few more XP to be able to unlock the gate.
Okay.
It's State of the Gnome?
I have not been able to figure out how to get it known reliably.
Is it just
Someone
level
hit that.
layout?
Sorry?
Is that a musical instrument's rings in the background? Or, sorry. I think I recognize the synthesizer in this song, possibly.
Nope, that will block me off.
You could.
Try
You
getting
could
the
route.
gnome.
You could route. Wait. What? What?
What?
What?
Spikes.
Well, that was no fun.
Okay.
This is why I say I haven't been able to figure out how to get the gnome.
Oh wow. That's interesting.
So as you're going, you're also picking up gold, which fills up your bomb.
Okay.
Can I try
Is
looking?
my bomb filled or
It's filled. You got it right now. And
Oh,
if you
okay.
hit X,
that
it'll
would be-
activate it. And it does pretty much what you'd expect.
Should we be concerned about the satanic blood stains on the ground?
I don't know if they do anything. I haven't been able to figure that out.
Huh.
So I don't know if you figured out how that one works. You just did. You actually did it correctly.
Oh, do you have to hit?
You cut off all of its flowers, and then you can take the central stem without taking damage. So trying to figure out a route that will take you through that is always
Yeah,
good,
that's
because it's
really
worth a lot of XP. And the more XP you have, the more hearts you have, and therefore the more, like, freedom you have to route your way through.
I feel like I'd have a problem with this because we're trying to get a perfect score on every single level.
That seems like possibly not.
It does have a time limit that makes that.
How is the time limit communicated?
It's the ghost.
Oh, okay. So if you just take too long.
Nope.
Yep, that happens to me a lot.
Okay.
But there's no. No, you can't do that. Huh? Can you push the glowing thing?
No.
That's
Probably would have to come at it from a totally different
Yeah.
direction. Yeah, I can see how you can do it.
this might not be worth it.
You go down underneath and then loop up and back.
Yeah.
Now you've lost the other flower.
Yeah.
There we go.
Probably could have routed so that we got the other flower as well. Yeah,
Possibly.
time. And yeah, there are some combo systems for getting like extra XP.
What's the
Oh,
potion
you got
do?
to the first boss.
Oh no! It's Disco Alien.
Classic boss.
What? Oh.
No, you're haunted.
Oh no.
Wait.
So now we start from the beginning again, and each of these things here is like a little mini tutorial.
Each of these things.
Yeah, each of these, like, it always starts with like a little teeny section where you can experiment.
Oh, that's neat.
That's made specifically to teach you how an enemy type works.
So, why can't I get? I want ball.
Try barking at
I
it.
want ball. How do I bark?
I'm not sure what button is on the keyboard, but there you go.
This
Yes,
is me
this
being,
is turn-based.
This is me
Yeah.
being a very, very realistic dog. Just do this for 3 more hours.
So because you bark that off, it adds a little bit of story, which I love that it's sort of like hidden there. Once you've learned you can bark.
What? No! No! Okay. So, oh, this is different.
It's
So
different
it's-
every time.
Is it?
It is a
It's a
roguelike.
roguelike. Okay.
Just like a puzzle roguelike.
Let's see here.
So we got a new enemy type to learn.
This is gonna kill me. No, it's not. I just can't hurt it. Is all.
Did you try?
Yeah. I wish I hadn't done that.
Gotta learn by experimenting.
Okay. Wait. Is this beautiful? No. What happens if you die? I want to know what happens if you die on the title screen.
I don't know.
Absolutely nothing. Yay! Oh, that was bad.
Pandemic.
I have a bomb. No, I don't have a bomb. Okay, yes. I noticed also this teaches you how to use the baseball, which I'm not sure is actually a thing that exists in the game. Let's see here. Wow, this is actually kind of difficult. Did that kill
So
me? No.
any violence near, like, next to those guys wakes them up.
Oh, that's
And then you have
interesting.
to wait till they go back to sleep. But if they're asleep, they're a free shot. They don't take up any hearts. It's like all of the systems really interact in a lot of, like, neat little ways.
That's interesting. So you've got to...
Rev yourself so that you go back and then come back another time.
Yeah. So
So she
that
went.
is just really interesting. Okay. Yeah, I would just... Okay, that's unmitigatedly bad.
I don't.
All the are all of them like completely solvable? I
I
feel like
don't
it'd be
know.
less interesting if they were, honestly.
I don't know if they're perfectly solvable, but there's always like more and less optimal routes.
Yeah.
And also, as you go, like if you've not leveled up enough, your chances of being able to solve puzzles goes down.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like overall you have to solve at a certain level to be able to like make it through.
Oh, so the experience gauge is just telling you how much more you need. Not.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's good. And now I'm trapped.
And it shows you exactly how much you got in yellow. Like the feedback's really good in this.
I don't
It's also,
actually
like-
need...
I feel like there's not a lot of puzzle type games that are this charming in terms of their presentation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, this is
Okay,
great.
so I feel like this entire little segment is... No.
Just gotta do it.
I was gonna say if you routed through that guy there, yeah, go down, get the chest,
Okay.
get the thing, and then go up and hit those two, and then go through. Once you're through, you'll get more health again.
Okay. That's good. Now I've got a bomb, which I could use to cheat stuff, I guess?
Yeah.
You
You often don't get as much EXP for doing that, from what I remember. It's been a little while since the last time I played.
can get that. Gonna get this. That's good.
I imagine that King one is worth more points or something.
Yeah, probably.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see here. And have I gotten to figure it out yet?
Yeah, you can go to the rest of it.
I think that's...
No, and you got that's a really good amount to get
Okay.
out of the level.
Oh, the green bar is until I level up. Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, there'll be chains on the exit. You can't go through.
Cat
And
is
not
observing that the spider is wearing the crown on its butt, which is pretty good.
Ah, yes, the deadly butt crown spider.
Indeed. Did that? Oh, that's interesting. So it's a one-way gate.
Ah,
It's like gotta be a way to like. Okay, so now you've got 3 hearts.
Oh, you can murder it. That's
You
oh,
can, but you have to trap it, and I haven't been able to
That's
like,
really
ever route
interesting.
it in a way that actually let me finish it off.
good. Okay, let's see if I can figure this out.
I think you're gonna want to take that spider out that's by the gate, because otherwise it'll skip past it when you've got it cornered.
Oh, that's good. But I can't take out this one. No,
oh
I can't.
shit!
Wait,
yeah.
can I decide? No, I can't.
No. Oh,
Oh, that was not good.
yeah. Gotta be a little bit more careful.
yeah, I just gotta do it.
All right, so. Oh, and I've got 3. I've got 3 hearts
You
now.
also recovered your health when you leveled up.
Okay.
So, like, that health pack wasn't necessary.
So I think the only way to trap this is to trap it at the end. So you've got to get to the exit with the
Yeah,
exit
that makes
already
a lot of
blocked
sense.
off. So it's already too late. So
I mean,
it's
if I
still-
had, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah, I'll just not bother. But I will do that,
Nice.
Yeah.
and then
So yeah, hitting them in a row gets you like a XP bonus.
And like these patterns seem to be built around expecting you to have some range.
yeah. Okay, so,
So
this
if you
person,
hadn't leveled up enough, you
this
wouldn't be
person,
able
if
to
you're
do that.
blocked, it'll. I don't understand. What's this? No, that was not really at all what I should have done.
So yeah, there's like a warning when it's gonna shoot the next frame.
But I don't get what it wants me.
There,
Oh,
the little number was
that?
its health.
Oh.
So by killing the little
Oh.
minions.
This looks freaky. Okay, so, oh, huh. Wait, do I want to rescue her or not rescue her? No.
That's good.
So you now also have a health potion.
Okay,
Not to
so,
another one of the buttons.
oh, there's theming. That's good. This is very. No.
So each time, I think it's each time you push a button, you're like lowering the batteries on the
Oh.
robots. So you're trying to find a route that lets you get to them with zero battery.
Okay, and then at the end, the plus 2 XP means you saw 2 more, and that means you're going into the next one with 2 additional besides just what you need to beat it at all.
I think it's
If-
how many you got in the level.
It's how many you got in the level, so it's telling you how well you did, so that you're like, oh, I need to
Okay, so that's
reroute
a
this.
super brutal one.
Yeah, there's a trick to them.
No, okay.
There.
Oh, you have to kill all their friends. Oh, and it's set up with like these lines, so you can like,
Yeah, if you can find the routing.
yeah, it's pretty good. No. That was interesting. Oh god. Oh, that's good. Okay. Okay. I'm getting the hang. Wow, really has like a. It's interesting. It's a puzzle game, but it's got that kind of like roguelike difficulty curve, like too hard, too hard, too hard. Oh, you got over the hump.
And that's sort of like, a lot of it is like figuring out, like gaining knowledge of the systems,
Yeah.
as well as getting like better at thinking about the routes. You can take out that sleeping one there. That was a good route, I think.
Oh
no,
wait,
no, the sleeping one.
which sleeping one?
When you got the 2 spiders,
Okay.
then go there. That
Now
one,
I'm
yeah.
stuck and I can't get
Oh.
out. So
Oh, yeah. You can't get the button there, so get yourself trapped. Oh.
So that was still got plus
Might
11.
be worth using as well.
Ooh, I keep getting the bomb. But I'm just going to
Swear.
jump out into space. Oh, there's a robot in this one. Can I kill the robot?
You can, it's literally about smashing it into other animals.
That's great. Without it healing.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about throwing it into the traps?
Yeah. The traps only do 1 damage. And I can't jump out into space. Oh, the hole in the middle is there so that you don't run into your mirror. Can I step over its line? No. This is making me think of English Country too. Oh god,
You've got to kill it before you can get out.
it's
'cause
got a lot of
blocking.
hit points. Holy crud! Okay, so starting over, I'm gonna think only about murder. I don't want it to get. It can't go through any of the. Okay. I guess I gotta go this way first.
No, it's neat because you're now thinking backwards with one part and forwards with the other. You're like,
Yeah.
how do I cause as much damage to this while keeping myself alive?
Oh no, the electric health packs heal it.
Oh, that's. Oh god, that's interesting. What did the normal health packs do?
It just destroys them.
Okay, so it's the. Okay. This is like actually a puzzle from The Witness. So Michael Bro does all of these roguelikes where I don't think I can actually explain this and play it at the same time. So I'm gonna try going this
See
way
how far
first.
you can go, and then
Yeah. All I need to do is make sure it doesn't touch the mechanical ones.
there's so much good feedback, like the little like chomping mouth on the turtle when you could get hooked by it.
Okay.
Nice!
Done.
Nice.
Excellent.
That went well. Grandma? No! No!
So there is if you have enough health to be able to snuff out all of those candles, there's like a secret level.
Oh wow, it's wild.
Nice.
So this is where I've been stuck, and I now know what the trick is. Oh no,
Okay.
it's not quite. It's on the
Okay.
way to the boss.
Oh. Wait.
This is kind of like a relaxing one before it gets back into being super hard. In fact, this is a really good example of like high bit pixel art, where it's like using
Yeah.
effects that you couldn't do at the time.
Like that.
The lighting's
I like
really
the little
subtle,
swirl.
Yeah.
which is good because a lot of pixel art with like colored lighting now, it's too much color.
No.
I don't know what to do with these fuckers. Oh! Nice!
Wow, I've got just a bunch of parts floating over my head for some reason. I'm full of love.
I got 5. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm not using the bomb or the potion, and the reason why is I can't actually figure out what that's mapped to on this PlayStation controller.
Bomb potion.
Bomb and potion, okay. So, I haven't need them yet. Is the mushroom what you're stuck on?
I have a theory in general about them.
Oh, it's just like the spider.
No, that was just a chance thing.
Oh, okay.
What it is, when you come close to it, it goes poisonous, but it can only do it for so long, I think.
Interesting.
Okay,
So
so you
once
just
you've
gotta-
spent enough time, it's like it's more like this. It's like a mix between. Yeah, it's sort of like the guys who sleep.
Yes, just move near it
Sort of
and then
like-
wander around wasting time. Do they just take 2, or is there a trick to them?
There's a trick to them. There's always a trick to them.
Okay.
But you gotta pay attention to the animations. Like, a lot of this is like told visually. Just where like I feel like the presentation being like an actual world works really well because you can kind of figure things out in a way that if it was more abstract.
I'm not even remotely close. Okay. Alright, so I need to figure out. Sometimes it like sort of like looks like it's kind of going to.
Remember, you've got a bomb if you need to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't hang around the ghost.
Bomb is circle.
Square.
Cool. Yeah,
Oh no.
eh. I'm a spunky player. I'm used to this. Oh, it's asleep for some reason. Okay. 14 of 15. Wait, what does 14 of 15 mean?
Till the boss.
Ah.
So you're almost in the spot that I've been stuck on.
Cool.
So let's see how I do.
So, Michael Brogue has this thing of doing roguelikes where, the way he usually does it is that, you can't hurt without getting hurt yourself. And then the strategy usually comes in terms of kind of this idea of, like, parity. So, like P-A-R-I-T-I, like, wow.
Oh,
Like-
interesting. We're starting with these.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
That's odd. Like,
So-
usually it's sort of like if you imagine, like, a checkerboard or something, right? It's like you're on a black tile, which means that if something's on a white tile, when you approach it, it will get the first strike, whereas if it's on a black tile, when you approach it, you'll get the first strike. And he keeps returning to this idea in different games, but this is sort of the same thing. It's just, instead of, well, you're gonna be really hurt.
Oh, okay. That's really interesting.
What is it?
It's, you have to have no health.
Oh, huh.
It's the blood that makes them interested in you.
Oh, it's wild.
So you've got to find routings wherever possible.
Oh, and that's
That-
complicated because the number of hearts you have is going to make it actually harder, possibly.
Yeah. But also, hitting one of them and getting hurt will get you the,
Someone said you can switch the entrance and exit as well.
oh yeah, there is a button to do that.
That's strange.
And also barking sometimes does stuff.
Huh.
Oops, shit. I'm not playing particularly well.
You need to figure out what happens if the ghost passes over money. No? No ghost mine?
So yeah, one of the buttons should be switch.
Is it trigger?
Oops, that was my bomb. Gold. Ah, there. X switches. So at the beginning you can choose which
So
one to start
weird.
from.
Oh. Wow.
That's really deeply strange.
Yeah.
So if you're like, oh, I can see a path the other way
Huh.
that I like.
I feel like that also might overcomplicate it.
Yeah, I don't understand what that must imply about the level generation algorithm.
Okay, so I've crossed that off. I need to be able to get back to here after scaring this asshole. Oh shit. Oh, the heel grab. Fuck. Yeah, that's hard. Even if you understand the like logic behind it, it's hard.
Yeah.
I feel like that's sort of put there like as an advanced move you can eventually
Right.
learn how to do after you've played a bunch more. But it's like put
That's
in
good.
early
Gives
so
you like a
that,
difficult enemy that.
that you can optionally like get a big advantage at once you've got the skills.
So I'm looking at the pentagram, and I'm wondering what happens if you surround it on all sides and then step on it.
I don't know if that's is that possible
It
in
doesn't
this?
look like it's just drawing.
Well, I'm wondering if you do that and then step on the pentagram, just like warp you somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which would imply that it's okay, you can't get back to the door after that. I'm just thinking about like it looks like a knot or something.
Okay.
What does the gold do again? Oh, it's gold buys an item.
Which is B is this?
Circle.
So,
Yeah, no one can remember the positions of buttons without looking at them.
I can, as long as it's a Nintendo controller. Which means I can't do it on any other
oh,
controllers.
45. Nice.
Okay, so wait, if there was a way in the pentagram room to get out, I wonder if there's a way to get out in that room.
I don't know. Definitely playing on this
What's
smaller
the-
screen is a little bit harder.
No, it says left trigger.
Oh.
Why don't you press left trigger?
Okay, let's go there and hit left trigger. Oh. It's like super fast forward. Backwards.
Huh.
That's strange.
Interesting.
I guess I could imagine that being useful if you're close to like the... Oh, that was a lot of XP.
Yeah, no, it's if you can figure them out.
Oh, that's difficult.
Yeah, no, trying to find a routing that... Like, I really don't know whether there's optimal ones for all of these.
Might not be.
Yeah. Or maybe like I had to hit like that first one to start with and then...
Oh, that's good. Yeah. That was good.
Let's do
Nice,
it.
yeah. Okay. Oh, these fuckers.
This actually is really interesting as a companion piece to The Witness, just because, like, I don't know, The Witness felt a lot of the time like you were kind of, like, abstractly playing a video game, like there was some, like this is, you know, the blocked out level editor version of some video game with more complicated mechanics, and it's just, this is a video game.
I love that animation when he gets electrocuted. It's good.
Question,
I'm
what
going
about...
to get you an item.
Yeah, I can really get rid of the ones. Must. Oh, wait. Oh. But then I can't go down. So I'm gonna keep that one. I like that sort of like it's averaging out, like you can do worse at one puzzle and better at
Yeah.
another.
Yeah.
And you can switch even in this one, right?
Yep.
But it seemed like it was, the last one seemed like it was set up that was better to do it the way it wanted. I really like the evil health packs as a concept.
There's no way to.
No, I don't think this is.
Your initial. It's possible just that your initial. Oh, that's good.
No.
Nope, this was a bad.
Yeah. When I did this level, not every path got you to the end.
I think that's something that I like about this more than like the puzzles and the Witness is that there are multiple solutions. There's like optimal solutions, but there are other ways to get you through.
Yeah.
It was like the Witness, the actual puzzles I didn't like. I liked all the lateral thinking puzzles.
Yeah.
You're healing it.
Oh yeah.
Some of the Witness puzzles actually did have multiple solutions, but it didn't really feel like it was important that they had multiple solutions. Like, there was one area where the puzzle sometimes had multiple solutions. I didn't realize it until there was a puzzle that I couldn't beat, so I actually wrote a computer program to find the solution for me, and it spit out like 3 separate solutions. I was like, oh, okay.
I'm having trouble with this one. Maybe I'll try it this way.
I mean, maybe.
You need to listen to the very quiet metal sounds in the background and compare the relative pitches of the sound effects.
False. No.
This is possibly not the game for me to be playing. I'm still not caught up on sleep post-launch.
Better hurry.
Oh, Ghost is coming.
Ghost. Spooky ghost. No. I like how...
You can't cross the wires.
Yeah, I know.
I really like when you try to...
Sometimes.
I really like when you try to cross the wires, it like bumps against them like it's a wall that you're kind of pushing against, which is not how leashes work.
It's absolutely how leashes work.
Really? Okay. Are dogs vampires?
Yes.
Crap.
Oh, that's valid.
Yeah, no, I usually am able to do these ones.
You can also bomb.
Oh yeah.
No, you can't.
You want to have one final go
Yeah,
and then
sure.
switch games?
It is about, it's about 8 right now.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, we should definitely.
if we want to allocate like a half hour, an hour for each game or something. We've actually got a fair number of games we want to try to get.
Yeah, we'll see
Okay.
what ones we get through. But yeah, we should probably switch after this.
Okay. I wonder if it gives you, like, sometimes more difficult stuff when you restart after, getting far the last time.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, it's one of those games that, like good roguelikes, it has
Yeah.
this, like, sense of mystery to how it all works.
Yeah, it's good.
Something I've sort of been thinking in general about games, it's interesting when games have, like, strict rules and then, like, these little one-off things, like the candles. Because it makes you start to
Yeah.
wonder what, like, anything that sort of disguises where the edges are.
Yeah, well, it's also sort of like events in a roguelike are good, right? Like, instead of just like you go through the same level again and again and again, you're like, oh, eventually I'm going to get to the Demon's Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Okay, Christine, what happens if you just try walking in a pure circle around that and then touching it?
Let's give it a shot.
Oh, you wait.
Can you?
No, not
must do something. Like, it animates. If it didn't animate, I wouldn't think it did the thing.
The reason I'm thinking that the whole, like, draw a circle around it thing is, like... Wait, okay, here's a question. If you stand above that thing and then push it into a blank space, what happens? Nothing. Never mind, sorry. It moves a little when you...
Yeah. I wonder if they're related in some way.
Huh. Are they always on the same floor?
I haven't noticed, but I think so. What are you trying to do?
Anything.
Good luck with that. Yeah, no. That's also interesting as a puzzle game. Like, puzzle games tend not to have that, like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut my losses, like...
Yeah.
Because there isn't one solution, you would get all of these, like, extra
Right,
things
and it's always
out of
like,
it.
well, there's always another level. Like, because these things are disposable,
Yeah.
like, if it was like a fixed set of levels, I would feel kind of like, well, I got one solution, I'm gonna stick around until I find the correct solution, but no.
Oh, I know what's gonna happen. You've already lost. God, you have to fill... If that's a jump that's allowed, you have to fill the entire level, don't you?
Fuck.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh, I guess they can't exit.
Okay.
That's interesting.
And it was like, maybe it's like the
Oh,
double-
that makes it much more, like, that
Oh,
means
yeah, it
that's
could
the
only go a
Yeah.
route that had an opening in it. So because it didn't, there wasn't a way through there. Huh.
barely possible.
Yeah, you did it. You can get one extra bit of points.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, that's difficult.
What if we go
Then I get trapped.
up first, up from the port? Oh no, I see.
No, still trapped.
What happens if you use your 2 health to get the 2 vertical ones in the center in one go?
You'll be able to get one of them, but not both. You've now cut off your way to the exit.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, this is why it has the LT here, is to tell you, like, hey, this is a faster way to backtrack because it's getting more complicated.
I wish... Oh, that sucks.
Huh. Hey, I hate it. Someone hit the door.
Yeah. No, I've spent a bunch of time in this situation. We're like, there's gotta be a way. Somebody's mentioning you can bomb it. I don't think you get as much XP from bombing it.
I think they're talking about the the blocks.
Ah, okay. Oh!
Wait, no, that wasn't one. I want to switch. How do you switch? Sides?
It's X. X. Actual X on a cross.
Oh. A, okay.
I appreciate that switching sides also rewound the use of the bomb.
Wow.
No, you can see like if you've done a little bit better and had like one more heart, suddenly like more routes will come open to you.
Yeah.
Which again is like something that comes out of the fact that it's not about doing perfect routes. Like that like knife-like sound when you yeah.
Alright, my turn with this.
Anti-dog. It's very niche. Dog and anti-dog. Yeah.
You get him to smash into that big thing. That'll take up 3 if you can. Oh, but you don't. Damn it. It's hard.
Yeah.
What if you started on the opposite side so that you can smash him into the 2 totals? Because there's more totals on that side, so. So you want to move him up, yeah, and over, so yeah, it's a way to put him.
Nope.
Oh no. Oh, but you got a health thing.
Why is it so fast?
Yeah, I always forget about the items. That's what
Yeah.
could have gotten us through here, because. Yes!
Nice.
No!
Oh no!
No!
Ah.
Alas.
Dead dogs can't bark.
No!
Okay.
Good to know. Okay, so should we
Alright.
do a quick round of Alley Cat?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So we're going to switch to a game from my childhood. We're playing the remastered one that somebody recently put out.
Is DOS Nostalgic in our chat right now?
Do you want to set it up there and I'll
Yeah, sure.
have that basically on the fly resize things.
When we put up the announcement tweet for this game, the game that got the most attention was Alley Cat.
Everyone loves that sweet, sweet,
Eye-searing
CGA.
CGA.
So I don't know if you can hear that, but it plays like a Commodore 64 style noise or something.
It's the sound of a disk drive
Got it.
hitting, and So, okay, switch it over to the CGA graphics. So we've got the,
Yes.
Is it on the screen?
so the IBM version is the version that I grew up
Oh,
with.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely no one likes this.
It's
Okay.
awful. It's just the two completely.
Is there any way to get it full
sounds.
screen?
Nope.
No? In the options, there wasn't an option
Nope.
for that? Oof.
It's like cyan and magenta.
You're absolutely
pretty
sure there
colored
wasn't?
together.
I am absolutely sure.
We'll try one thing.
Whole time for my good.
You could just
It just disappeared.
Did it close?
You could just make it larger on the you could just make it larger in the
The problem is
stream program.
it'll overlap in weird ways.
With what?
Oh wow, it changes the opening to also be CGA-ish. I'm really surprised it doesn't have.
I know. I'm also surprised. However, it is the case that it's
Yeah.
not there.
Huh, weird. Does it try F11 as well?
Well, now
Oh.
it's switching to grayscale mode.
Oh wow, does it have? Yes. Okay, we can actually play it the way I played it
Is
as a
this
kid.
how you?
Yes, we did not. We had a
Much
CGA
better.
graphics card, but we did not have a color monitor. So I'll do my best. It seems really weird that it has this and not full screen.
That's.
I'm
So
guessing
there's-
there's like a hidden
There's a
button.
config.
It says something
file,
about
right?
being made in Allegro.
You could do full screen pretty easily in Allegro, though.
Yeah, but that implies it was made very rapidly about 7 years ago. Possibly by someone who
It
did not
was
fully
released like a
understand
few
it.
months ago.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah.
Then
No, I think so.
resolution used by the game.
You can
F5,
increase-
F6.
okay.
Okay.
That's handy.
Game screen format. Stream
Control F. Okay,
Okay.
good to know.
The standard Control F that I've
That's-
never seen before.
You ever
There we go. That's not.
Are we getting something?
That's. Oh,
Oh, there it is.
What? no, it's not.
That's
It's having some sort of trouble with.
It's having a problem.
Oh, there it is.
Perfect.
Oh, alright, we got it.
Okay, let me
Absolutely
just get the size correct. So the only thing that's different here is that it's widescreen.
Oh my god, we
Uh,
broke it. I love it. You stopped the previous run while it was in the middle of a note. Now that's just replaced silence.
No, I think it's, hang on. We have two versions of this open.
That's even funnier.
I'm gonna try and,
okay.
sorry. Bear with me for a second.
This is totally the music I listen to.
Okay, gonna close the second one.
Okay. Give it a second. Excellent.
I feel like we should put this in CGA mode. That's like the real.
This just looks so much better.
Right. We need
Yeah,
we need the real experience. It was
When I
F11.
finally saw CGA on a color monitor, I was so happy we had a monochrome monitor when I was growing up. Because, oof.
Yeah, it's
So bad.
Like, I really wondered why these were the colors. It wasn't standard CGA colors. Like, was it?
because it's hexadecimal 00FFFF and hexadecimal FFFF00.
Okay. Because I was like, they're kind of the print colors, like white, black, cyan, and magenta.
It's more
as well.
yeah, it's more that if you think about like 8-bit color, it's also it may be related to the Apple II has a really interesting color set, which is based around the fact
Okay,
that
so what you want to do here is you're trying to steal all of the dog's food without waking them.
how do I?
So this already has like one of my favorite things in later games, which is fucking with the AI. The broom will always clean up any mess that you make.
Oh, okay. So
I think you can just hold down when you're... So you gotta be careful. It'll toss you around, which could mean it tosses you into a dog, but also means it could toss you back out the window. And if you spend too much time down there, you'll... Oh yeah, you can also just like
Amazing.
grip onto things. Oh shit.
Anyway, I assume that cyan and magenta are the two colors you get if you excite two contiguous phosphors.
Okay.
Maybe.
So one of the problems is that in the original, it's up to jump, which is terrible. So this offers you, gives you a jump button instead.
Yeah.
But
Right.
the problem is, this also uses the jump button.
Oh no.
Oh no! Damn it! I'm gonna be real with you. If you can only have 4 colors, these are a pretty bad 4.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like these four.
This is not exactly a like harmonious.
You can see this real well. I guess it's not gonna.
Oh, here's one of the
That's
alternate
better. That's
CGA color sets.
Much better.
Okay, this is one of the new ones that have been added for this like remaster.
This feels like a joke from an old. So I don't know if y'all can see on the stream, but if you look at like the trash cans, they're sort of like stippled with like cyan and pink.
Oh,
And it's just
yes.
the ugliest thing.
So, yeah, make your tracks, and now you want to eat all of the mice.
Ahaha!
I think your action button will let you switch between holes randomly. I think, if I'm remembering correctly from like multiple decades ago.
Okay,
Also,
so
these jumps are really bad. Just like absurdly bad.
It's
I cannot articulate how not satisfying this jump.
So it's like being a cat. So
if
what's
you run, it does change the height you can jump.
Ha ha ha.
I really, really love these very old video games where like, the mechanics are just really inscrutable.
Damn it!
I feel like these ones are pretty scrutable.
I just mean like there's just like so much stuff happening on every screen, you know?
Yeah, no, I don't know, like, the collection of mini games as a like
Yeah.
game concept was not.
But it's all like mixed.
Yeah!
Nice. Woo! Spud
It's
cat.
mating time.
Everything is like mixed together, right? Like, oh my god.
So you've got to, yeah. The gift, I think.
Oh.
So now you've got to do another mini game before you have another chance. One thing I like is your health, like your number of cats. Oh, this is another one of the new levels.
I just really like the whole thing of like, I don't know, if you make a game these days, you're like, oh, what are your mechanics, right? Like, you've got these like objects, these verbs, what are your mechanics? And here it's just like, there's a broom. There's a broom and there's a window, and you jump through the window, and there's a broom, and it's chasing you, and it's... I don't know.
No!
New record.
So is this
Yeah,
about
Alright.
two-player mode?
Oh yeah, let's see if we can get that set up. Get someone on Xbox controller.
One Xbox controller, one PlayStation controller to play a 20-year-old PC game.
Okay. Can you ask for a second while I configure it?
Yeah.
So do you want to explain, this was added in the remake, this was not in the original?
Yeah, so the original just had single player. This has 2 different multiplayer modes, I think, a versus mode and a co-op mode.
Huh. Wait, but you're trying to mate with another cat. So what's co-op mode entail? Oh, there's a 3-player mode.
Yeah, I think that's the versus mode.
Oh, I see.
So we can give that a try after this.
This controller is not showing up.
It's not showing up at all.
Nope.
Weird.
Or rather, I don't think this is getting it. It might be, oh, it's probably for dates. This probably doesn't work with X input.
Oh, so this right now is using.
It
direct
might be
input?
using in direct input mode.
One sec, got this covered.
I'm really curious what this music even sounds like on the screen. Like, are you getting this accurately? Or is it just, like, weird?
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Waiting for hold, you're waiting on hold and, like...
Do you want to have a go at playing while we
Yeah,
just
just...
get the...
No, this is not... No.
Just,
No.
just go back.
If you want to switch
No,
it to
go back.
the new looks.
Yeah, you can change the look if you want.
Yeah.
Let's see what the remake looks like. You really liked it, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You start. to confirm things.
Okay. So PC
Junior.
This is great. This is the. Okay, so first off, this is just gorgeous. This is really, really good. This is
False.
this is the version that the
Quick fact check. Not gorgeous.
This makes me think of my childhood and like Mac games from 1998 when like
We have
they had-
color but not artists.
yeah, exactly. How do I
That
go?
was definitely a certain like.
No. Oh my god, that cat sound effect. Look at the trash. Like you land on the trash cans and it sort of depresses.
I think it does it even a little bit in the other one. Or maybe not. I don't know, we were looking at a bunch of different modes earlier. Where did the extension go?
Okay, so I guess the bottom floor here is like 2D. No. Ah!
Yeah, if you stay around there too long, the dogs
Kitty's
come.
upset.
So it's always sort of like a risk-reward thing. How long are you going to stay down there putting down tracks?
Can I fall? What happens if I fall in the bathtub?
Oh, that's another one of the new ones.
Okay, I can't fall in the bathtub or the toilet.
I think you need to get the little...
I don't trust the ducky.
I think you need to get the ducky. I think the ducky is your goal.
You gotta leave the ducky alone.
Oh, no.
The ducky murdered me!
Alas! Good duck.
Yeah, wow, this jump is really clumsy.
It's a strange, like... It's one of those possibly pre-Mario Brothers jumps.
So do you have like a life limit or something, or just...
You've got 3 lives, so they're actually marked in the
Can I
graffiti.
set myself on fire?
This is another one of the new levels.
Okay.
You should drop some tracks. You might need to be able to, yeah. There's a specific line where you can drop tracks.
Yeah.
I bet the goal is to knock this stuff off the shelf.
That sounds like a
makes
very
sense.
cat-like goal. I need to be thinking more like a
Yeah.
cat.
Yeah, all of the goals tend to be like cat goals.
This is a very cat-like sort of... There we go. No? They still just...
Open the fridge, get on the burner, start a fire.
I think Christine is just like more suited to being a cat than me.
I just know what cats do. They knock stuff off the shelf and they keep getting on the stove when it's hot. And, like, scaring.
Why can't I eat the potato chips?
So the life count is actually on the graffiti.
Oh my
It's
god.
You see the one cat
That's
on
wild.
the right? That's the life
And
count.
the high score is on the other side. It's
Wow.
clearer in the like CGA art than it is in this art.
But it's still, like, at those really weird, goofy angles.
Okay, I wanna show the Atari graphics. So these are gorgeous. They've got that like. The Atari had this really weird thing where you could change the.
Oh wow!
Oh, yeah.
Someone just threw a telephone out the window.
All I want to say is
yeah.
love them mouses.
Oh yeah. I'm
Love
not sure the
them
PC players have
mountains.
actually done this sprite moves quickly.
I think it's the Atari ST, but yeah, it definitely could not actually. There is no way.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to sit on the ground, but we'll
Here's Andrew, here's your game with mice.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I love it!
It's interesting to see this one because it's such like there's some definite dramatic changes because of the different
Yeah.
hardware.
I heard the plug-in noise.
So yeah, one of us can sort of like down here play, and it'll reach, but we need to do this up. Okay, this is another one that's new.
We've gotten like
I
one.
think you gotta change the clock, maybe?
Try using the action button, which is circle.
circle. Okay. I didn't know there was an action button.
Oh! You gotta tear up the bed.
Okay, that is a great,
We
like,
should leave some
totally
more
fun
tracks.
addition. But the game feel of this game is not great.
You might be able to hold it.
No, but the game feels like really appropriate. It's like this is.
You gotta tear actual holes.
Ah.
But like the concept of each mini game, I feel is really great, and
Yeah, there you go.
okay.
Okay.
And it had a thing in the original where like only certain levels were available till like they were blocked off until you got to the second level, which always made me as a kid think, oh, if I get a little bit farther, there'll be some new type of room.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, you got it!
Ooh, I...
Oh wow. They're definitely
Oh my
like showing
God.
off stuff that they couldn't do on the IBM version.
Yeah. Specifically referring to stuff the Atari can do, not stuff that the,
But at the same time, like the resolution is the worst,
Yeah.
which is interesting. Like they can't have the nice graffiti font. Yeah, if you want to set up, we can at least try 2-player. I think 3-player
Should I just,
would take a little bit too long to...
2-player's
I
fine.
made it, I have immortality. Should I... Okay, that wasn't even intentional. Okay, I'm gonna make one serious attempt to... How many cats do I have?
You don't die when you fall over the fence.
Oh, okay. Okay,
I
hold
think they realized that that would actually be too hard. Press circle to confirm.
up. I can only go down.
Just
Wow, this is a lot of
Jam
characters.
circle.
just hit circle.
But... Ah! Okay. Nah!
Okay, so how do we set this up?
So, here.
Consider, a different graphics version.
I may as well see
Okay,
what
press
the...
up.
Oh, does it not do the...
No, it should. This might not be working. It might be too complex to set up.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Do you
fine.
think
We
that
tried.
would be Tor? You could just get on the keyboard.
That's true.
Invisible Miguel will now play the game.
Ooh, these are great arrow keys you got here. Let me,
Those
Yeah,
are
same.
gaming arrow keys.
Those are not gaming arrow keys.
This is like the most advanced gaming laptop they can legally sell you.
I think you're lying to me.
Actually, according to the email I got from them, they can now no longer use those the original drivers in Europe.
Huh.
They're not GDPR compliant.
Okay, you've got to now go forward
Okay.
from here. I think I've remembered what keys I've set this up for.
Is there anything more terrifying than the idea of non-GDP compliant
Oh my god!
drivers?
I can't handle these colors on this amazing, brilliant laptop screen. Ow.
All right, let's do it in green mode.
Green mode sounds
Green
great.
mode, okay. That was
F11.
F11. Grayscale mode.
Green mode!
Oh, does it have... Okay, alternately, this is if we're playing on my compact portable 3 that's in one of the closets.
Amazing.
Oh hell yeah! What are we doing? Arcade or versus?
Let's try versus.
All right.
I actually really like this color scheme.
Let's, yeah, battle.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Ketchup!
Snowy me can.
The yellow one.
I'm the yellow one. Okay.
Oh, Freddy. Oh, whoops. Oh no. I think I may have mapped one of my buttons to pause. Yeah, I can't jump.
Oh no.
Jump button is also the pause button.
No.
Wow, we just really fucked up.
Monster.
We can't
Leaving
pinpoint
me
either.
here.
I'm sorry.
I can't hear the amazing sound. Oh, wow. I'm curious if I go into one of those, do we both end up in there? Where I can only do this? I figured out how to play.
I don't like the strat, Miguel.
This would have been a actually pretty interesting concept if you could jump without pausing.
Yeah, no, I'm quite curious. I need to show this to my sister, because she also played it.
Miguel, just get a game over.
What happens if you press escape?
It also just pause the game.
Right.
Miguel, just
Can you attack? What does action button do?
nothing.
That's not how you get a game over, Christine.
Wait, does that not take away a life?
I have to die, I think. Oh, wait. Huh. 1, 2.
I think in order to die on the screen, you have to get hit by something thrown and then fall off the fence. Which means potentially if you can't
Yep.
jump, you can't lose.
Miguel, let me do it.
Okay.
Please.
Listen, I just love them mousy.
Damn it. This is harder than...
Listen,
Also
when I
just
grew up, we
restart.
had to, like, walk through the snow, and then we could only play Alley Cat. It was a terrible life.
No, I don't think I'm losing lives.
Two
Okay.
immortals locked in combat.
You might just have to restart.
Ooh, ow. This is a really bright screen.
There's a button for that.
So it's Control F to go full screen.
Yes.
How is chat taking the eye-searing colors?
Don't even worry about it.
So I need to set up my controls.
You definitely need to set up your controls. Okay.
Big Red Coat is floating the theory that had Nintendo not saved video games after the crash, PC games probably wouldn't have done it.
Alright, give us some color.
Oh, there's a yellow mode for every...
Oh!
Even the ones where it makes no sense.
I mean, you could have always had an orange screen.
Yeah, it's the monitor versus the
Yeah.
graphics card.
I see.
F11.
So that last one is just if you have like a Macintosh plugged into a...
Okay.
Ketchup!
Perfect.
Oh yeah, look at those colors.
Oh yeah, having a jump button changes a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got like a certain amount of time to get in.
Oh,
Interesting.
that's interesting.
Whoa.
I really like how the implied storyline of this is that the girl cats won't be impressed with you unless you...
Fuck shit up.
Yeah,
Cause a nuisance.
it's like, hey, I heard you just completely
Oh,
ruined someone's kitchen.
Oh,
Drink
you
the
have to
milk.
drink the milk.
Amazing.
So yeah, this is one of the levels that's not. So you see. Gonna do some leap boom strats. Some tracks down. So basically doing this, you can't do anything. Oh,
Yeah. But I probably could have if I'd gotten in.
That means you've got to coordinate jumping in the window. That's good. That means that, like, it's not just, like, unmitigatedly easier to be playing
and
this.
we're playing versus right now, right? Not the
Yeah.
not the co-op.
This is so hard.
Oh. We both got taken out.
I really like the cat clinging to something sprite.
The sound that I really like is the sound of your claws catching on stuff. Which is like one of the few things that worked on these like old non-sound cards. Oh yeah, it's Wreck the Bed. You can't just hold down the button. Oh!
Yep.
I fell into the bed!
Oh no.
I guess in two-player mode, there's some strategy about like getting in a window and trying to time it so the other player can't follow you.
Oh my god. Me and my sister would have played so much of this had it had two-player. Like, so much more than we already played.
No!
That's not how you eat mice.
To answer your question in the chat, the broom actually does not kill you. The broom just... Actually, in the
It
levels...
just knocks you around.
Yeah, in the levels, nothing can kill you. You can only be...
The dogs can kill you.
No, there are totally things that can kill you in the levels.
Okay, never mind.
However, the broom just knocks you around. However, if you get knocked into the window...
Or into something that hurts you. Oh, nice. When I got... Oh, shit.
That was me.
Oh, really smooth.
Oh, no, I got in.
No!
See, the
I
trick
died
is
on my way back to my
about
planet.
is cheese hole traversal.
Xander asks, is this my apartment with just a table, a chair, and the world's biggest hunk of cheese? How long do you think a block of cheese that big can go before it starts going bad?
Getting ready for the Cupid room. April's going to the Cupid room. Gift.
April's gonna fuck.
So I remember correctly, like over time,
The
I
neighbors are
could
gonna
get
hate this
more non-broken hearts. Oh shit. Okay. Oh.
The arrows change the hearts.
Yeah.
Alright, I feel like we got the gist of
Yeah.
this. And let's face it, neither of us is ever gonna score.
It's true. So shall we switch to Rescue the Beagles now?
Let's do it.
Whoa.
Okay. I've got no idea where things are. Oh wait. Yeah.
So wait, does that mean that I was the only one who successfully made it to the cat this evening?
It is true.
I guess that isn't really that impressive.
Congratulations on successfully mating with a cat.
Well, you know,
There were fireworks.
there's lots of ways to measure success in this life.
Yeah, we probably won't get to some of the other ones that we wanted to. Maybe we'll do another pet stream at some point.
We could probably do that.
There's definitely were enough things suggested to us. Okay.
This is good music.
Yeah, it's Disaster
Oh,
Piece.
Oh, okay.
It is only Disaster Piece.
So I'm not sure I remember this right, but I think I remember this game because it came out like the same month as like the first video game I ever released.
Oh, neat.
So we were like on some webpage at the same time, but I never got to play it.
So we should probably explain some of the rules.
Yeah, you should definitely explain some of the rules.
Oh yeah, you've never played?
Nope.
Okay.
Owls.
So you're basically trying to rescue a bunch of...
No. How do you?
Oh no.
How do you do anything?
No.
It is probably worth looking at the rules because it has been a little while since I played around.
Okay.
Let me attempt to get chat back.
Avoid lab personnel.
Oh, you have to open up your parachute. Jeez.
So there's a bit of item management in it.
Wow. That's...
Which is part of what makes it really neat. Okay, we're back into chat.
Oh, that's sort of
So,
interesting.
okay,
Relax.
when the beagles are...
Yeah, I couldn't get up there because there was
You've got a rope.
Do I?
So,
owls.
You can fall a certain distance without getting hurt. But if you're too high, like there, that will kill you.
Can you jump
so-
to a safe spot?
It's basically a certain distance. You're gonna run out of owls.
I'm really captivated by this image of this child throwing owls. Like you really get some air on there. It's just like
okay.
Yeah.
How?
So you're gonna run out. You've only got one parachute left.
Okay.
So now you really want to get some more. So okay.
Alright, got me some owls.
Owls. So what's interesting first is you've got this situation where at certain points things are crossing over so you can navigate across. But because there's a constantly moving on parallax, you're often trying to like predict where they'll be at a certain point, and you can move fast enough often that you can get to where you need to be.
You definitely move very quickly.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like that.
But if you get stuck, you can always use the items. So you're always trying to like minimize the use of the items as much as possible so that you can keep them around. Watch out for that lipstick.
Yeah, I
Toxic
don't
stuff.
understand.
Oh, so that's too far.
That was definitely too far. I don't understand what the owls actually do.
You can throw them at enemies to get rid of them. That's what I-
Lab
It
personnel.
seemed like they went away.
It explained in the help file that lab personnel are allergic to owls or something.
Oh, I should switch the what game we're playing.
Oh, yeah.
There's a really
Oh,
there's better visual feedback on what's like a death ball.
yeah. I really wish there was like.
You get a sense for it pretty quickly, was what I found.
No, this is gonna.
I like how losing a beagle is a death condition. Like,
Yep.
You can't imagine anything
You
worse
cannot
than
lose a
losing a
beagle.
beagle. You do not lose a beagle.
You gotta get that one up there.
Oh. I feel like so far, like whether I'm doing well really depends on the RNG.
The thing is that you start to realize, like, be able to start recognizing the patterns of, like, sort of predicting what routes you're
No.
gonna be able to take ahead of time.
Metric?
Yeah, sure.
Owls. The sheer number of items in this game. What do the pup meds do?
Pup meds, I think you get...
Sometimes beagles are injured,
Okay.
but you get a bonus if you have medicine.
Yeah. It's like that one that's saying help.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, so it said there's a bonus for it.
So yeah, you're starting to get it where you're like, suddenly like looping back, getting up to the level you need to be before it like
Yeah,
the
that's
exit cuts
interesting.
off.
I definitely wish like these controls felt good. There's not really like any sort of like I don't feel really responsive. Like I don't know, like moving around is not very satisfying.
You come to a stop
And the
really
jumps
fast.
are like real not great.
I wonder if this would feel better on a keyboard.
Like I don't really have a sense for what the jump height is other than it's very small.
It's basically
Like pathetically
that
small.
unit.
But there's also like a ledge grab. Ugh.
Now the one thing that I don't like with the controls is that it is double taps to use
Yeah.
items, which is I'm not a fan of in general. There's that other one you already... Yeah, there you go.
Oh. Toxic looks thick.
Yeah.
It's the red matter.
No! Oh, that wasn't fun.
But no, there's this thing that I really like, which is this like ever-shifting paths in your head of like how you can navigate the space.
The warning circle is interesting.
That was added in the second build. It wasn't in the first one.
I can definitely see how it'd be hard to.
Someone is recommending playing this with a fight stick.
Now that's esports.
Yeah, this screen is also not displaying the game particularly well for some reason.
Oh,
I think it's just the when you open it up, it got upset about the resolution you were running
I
at.
don't think that's it here.
I wonder who's played this.
It's not doing things. It's not doing anything. Mickey.
You forgot how you spelled your name?
I'm typing at an angle.
He's had a hard couple of weeks. Okay, so
Wow,
what,
that is a rough launch.
what are the buttons? Okay. Up and
Double
down.
tap up to use a rope.
How do I use an owl?
Thinny face button.
But I had to have an owl first. Okay. Wow. Okay. I may need. I may need a round just to get used to the controls.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So how do you use do you use a parachute and
Double
air?
tap down.
Double tap down while in
to use
air?
it.
Yep.
You want to not
That's-
be using them a ton.
Real complicated though.
Well, like sometimes you have to.
Yeah.
You don't need to attack them.
Ooh. But I
I
don't
think
like
it's only
them.
really if they're in the way though.
Do you want to for
Although owls come in like
Oh,
such
fuck.
quantity.
Oh fuck. No! No! Ah.
Oh no, you gotta get that little one up there.
How do you work?
Nice.
Okay, so just some.
I feel like up
Do I
and
care
jump
about
is
score?
never good.
No!
Like it's just one of those things that
Well,
always.
it's also
feels
like-
bad.
So it's especially on a D-pad, it's really, really easy to like just try to be like rotating your hand to go from left to right and then instead hit down and it's just very imprecise.
Yeah, I think I mostly played this on the keyboard,
Keyboards feel more
which is
digital
what it was
somehow.
originally.
Yeah.
They added gamepad support later.
The movement would feel a lot more crunchy on a I like how Beagle's an area has kind of Metal Gear-like feeling to it. I did not mean to bring up the parachute there. Yeah, it's also easier to double tap on a. It's also easier to double tap on a. I only rescued 30 Beagles.
Alright, show us the pro strats.
Let's see, it's been quite some time.
Also, not Miguel. Not Miguel is burning up the ranks here.
Let's...
Edwin! Oh, nice. No, I want to hear Asso.
Okay.
Askew. Esque. Esque? Oh, yeah.
I mean, I guess that's the thing. Disaster Piece has been so incredibly influential that something else stands out a lot.
The things like the amount of time it takes you to climb is tuned so that if you can see a route that involves going across the entire screen and back, it is often going to be faster or as fast.
Yeah.
Like this, it's not
Yeah, it's very
obvious at
slow.
first, but as you start playing more, the way that everything is timed is really interestingly balanced.
So, do you care about score? Because I feel more rewarded by just progress than by score.
Yeah,
Or is there an ending? Like, do levels
I've
matter?
never gotten to the ending.
Okay.
But there are online leaderboards or offline ones, I guess, because yeah. drive owls.
You've always got
The owls seem to be really, like, not balanced correctly at all. Like, you just get an absurd number of owls. It feels like you're supposed to be just throwing them out all the time.
Maybe you are.
Like, how many do you get when you...
I mean,
Yeah, you
maybe
get 10 every time you collect an owl.
So it feels like your main enemy in this game is gravity. Maybe the it might be that
And losing a beagle.
Yeah.
The existential dread of
So-
losing a beagle.
it
You
might just
can't lose a beagle.
it might just be that like the lab personnel are supposed to be like just hurdles, and you're just supposed to press a button to get over them.
Oops. Yeah, it is easier to do double taps on this than it is on the keyboard.
I mean, harder?
Yeah, keyboard you're less likely to
Right.
like mistakenly.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, that is just a result. Well, no, okay.
So wait, can that person pick up the doggy?
I can't remember what if I think they do.
Okay.
Or like you lose the doggy if they get to them. I can't remember exactly what the deal. It's they pick them up and then you hit them with owls. That was what it was.
No owls.
Oh, that was smooth. I do feel like there's always
Yeah,
a
the
problem
owl
like
economy in this.
Always concerned with the economy of owls. Classic Christine.
that's
The
what you
owls
call
are not within their means.
that's what you call a grouping of owls. It's a murder of crows or
An economy of
an
owls.
economy of owls.
Pretty sure that checks out. I don't know what Placid Flow is. There's
I
like a
think-
bunch of like weird little scoring things that I've never.
Maybe it's if you're really, really into the music.
Somewhere in the vicinity of the zone.
God, that would, how brutal would that be if a game like this like rewarded you for like scoring points at like an
Oh
even...
shit.
Actually, so like Tetris the Grandmaster has this really weird like trick in the scaling curve where if you're trying to get like a maximum score, you actually have to be really careful not to score points too quickly early on, because you get rewarded for beating each level slightly faster than the level before it. Which means that if you beat level 2 really, really, really quickly, you're not going to be able to get that bonus on level 3.
That's
So you-
very strange.
You have to like pace yourself
That's
really,
really
really.
perverse.
You have to pace yourself really, really carefully. It's not intentional. It's just like an emergent thing of like people who play it at the super grandmaster level and are like, you have to get the maximum score on every single round.
Well, 'cause it's finite, right? Like, how
Yeah. There's a finite number of
Oh,
levels.
that felt good.
No.
Nice try, Mr. Doggies.
I feel like a lot of games like this have this sort of like problem that if there's a mechanic you use less than the other mechanics, you sort of forget it's there. Like you don't have the muscle memory of throwing owls, or you don't have the muscle memory of using the bombs and the potions and that other game.
I definitely feel like things that you hold on to for long periods of time are,
Yeah.
I don't know, feel like you want to avoid that.
Where it's like,
Like, encouraging you to use your vocabulary, like, early and often.
The thing is, like, part of what makes it work is the economy of can I find a route around versus should I use it up an item. If they were there all the time, the game would be like trivial.
I feel like if you... No, that's true, but I feel like, you know, like, if it was at a known interval, or, like, there was an encouragement, like, if there's a penalty for not using it after 5 levels, for example, or something.
it is weird though, because I feel like in part because I don't have a lot of, since I don't have a lot of, the thing about both the ropes and the parachutes is that using them is a matter of life or death. So you never really think about, do I have to use it, right?
Yeah.
You're always like, well, I guess I better use it, and if I'm out, I'm out.
But I mean, I feel like finite items often just lead to a paralysis where, like, most players end a Final Fantasy game with 10 elixirs,
Yeah.
Right.
because you
I
just
don't
never
feel like
use them.
this ends up working like that, though.
I don't feel like this game has this problem. I do feel like Fidel did with the
Yeah.
bomb potions.
Yeah, no, I do forget them in Fidel. I would agree with that.
But also, like, with the owls, I actually feel like I was more cautious using it first, because it gave you, like, 70. I'm like, crud, I'm gonna need 70 owls at some point.
Yeah.
I better hold on to these. The owls just look so rewarding to pick up also. They're just sort of like hovering there. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
like they
owl.
follow you.
Okay, how am I doing in terms of rescues? Do you know?
Alright.
Oh, I've rescued a lot, I think.
You're on level 5, so I think so.
I'm gonna predict that at the end it turns out the owls were the ones running the lab all along. The owls were the secret enemies of the game.
I'm gonna predict that the owls were exactly like Mexican.
Oh, doggies guy.
Like in Twin Peaks, actually.
Shit,
You
okay.
mean, like,
Oh no, he's got multiple doggies!
Oh no!
ranged weapons? No!
Got him.
This is really interesting.
Yeah, you can start to see, like, at the high-level play, you're just constantly, like, scanning the entire map, trying to find
Yeah.
routes.
What's with the zombie? I wonder if you could come with, like, an even more simple version of this game that, like there's, like, one button on an iPhone or something. That just involved moving between the different,
I feel like what I'd want to see is like a little more like have it be explicit when like these things are connected, as opposed to sort of like right.
Oh,
guess wrong or you'll die.
Yeah.
the thing is that you very quickly do start to learn what the... Because they have
Still,
a
I
set...
feel like it would be like
Yeah, we each played it for like 10 minutes, and I don't feel like I got that. Or rather, I feel like I got an intuition, but also I feel like I would probably like
It's one
overestimate
unit.
a
If
lot
you
of
look
the
at what it is, it's one unit that you can do.
I think what
And
it
it
is
has a
is I
little
don't.
bit of gear.
because
to
all the
help
heights
that.
are the same. It
Yeah.
always goes up. Okay,
I,
yeah.
So it's
mean,
like-
I don't think that the game like I don't think it gains anything from being ambiguous though. Like I think the interesting stuff is the routing.
This is true.
And I think like it would actually like let you do more complicated things if you have a better intuitive understanding of it.
Also, if there was just like a shadow showing like survivable jumps, like that would look really, really cool. Just like these like doors opening and closing.
I feel like I'd want to have like horizontal lines that could like line up.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
Like I'd make the like the levels more explicit.
You
Like
could
have
also
the
do
player
it, like,
think about it in terms of like, oh, there are 8 levels that you can be on.
if it's night, you could have the main character carrying like a flashlight or something, and then like that would like have like a circle around them, and that would show distances.
Shit. Yes.
Clutch.
No, the main... Oh!
Those enemies are definitely not.
Yeah, they're a little bit too small.
Yeah, like they really disappear.
Yes.
Okay, so this actually is high level play. Oh my god,
What are you about?
I don't know, but I'm terrified of it.
I don't like it.
I don't know what he's about, but I wish he wasn't.
Oh, okay, they're still hooking if I'm on the other level. I can sure about that. So not gonna be owls. Owls, 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 owls.
There's an owl right there. Oh wow, you're
Owls,
doing.
owls, 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 owls.
No.
Oh, yeah, it gets rough.
Come on, 50,000. You can do it. 50,000. Oh, that was a bad move.
It's a bad joke.
Yeah, I'm having to use
So
it.
he
Don't
doesn't-
even worry about it. Oh my god, he's holding so many.
Yeah, got him.
So I noticed that in
Just
chat.
bouquet
Oh
of
no, this.
bagels.
Oh, there was one. Yeah, one of them wandered off. They should probably also have the little red outline on them when, like, it's a scientist holding a doggy.
I cannot help but notice that in the chat right now we have a big red coat and a Happy Mr. Big Pants. I'm wondering if
Can I
like
collect an entire outfit?
if you get like a third one, can you be like our powers combine? No. Sorry.
Oh.
That's a lot of bagels.
Wow,
Eternally
okay.
screaming.
So that is what high-level play looks like.
Okay.
All right.
I-
do you wanna-
Wait. Make sure to correct the scoreboard.
One of my best runs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
As
love
you can see
the
from the scoreboard.
fact that you're constantly having to make little teeny decisions, which
Yeah,
is
no, that's good.
something that I really like.
Well, also, I like the fact that like you see an opening like slowly moving by.
Yeah.
And like you have to make the decision of
Yeah.
is that my last chance for that? But it's not like an obvious. It's not like super clear like what's correct or not.
And can I like make that, like you'll suddenly see like,
Yeah.
especially as you get better, you're like, oh, if I go here, 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 and here, and I can do that fast enough before those things move out of the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's really
Um,
good. I really like that a lot.
And there's a general like thing I find interesting. There's that old sort of saying that a game is a series of interesting choices.
Primarius. I don't like it.
And I think one thing that's interesting with arcade games is that the tighter your time frame is, the less interesting a choice has to be interesting.
Hmm.
So like the time pressure actually like
Yeah.
you have to sort of you start simplifying how you.
So speaking of arcade decisions with time pressure,
Yeah.
it is about 9:05.
Okay.
I hope that we actually move on to Russian
Yeah,
Subway
let's-
Dogs and just do
That
another
is the
dog
plan.
combats.
Yeah.
Because I really want to play some of these other
Yeah.
dog-related games.
Yeah, no, agreed. Let's continue.
Well, I think we should get started with Russian Subway Dogs.
Yeah. No, I mean it's like let's continue next
Yeah.
week with more.
So
Okay.
Russian Subway Dogs is by Miguel, our invisible friend on the couch here. And
Cool.
he just finished
Doing
it
some
like
interesting stuff.
2 days ago.
That is pretty interesting.
It came out Thursday.
All right, it's good over. I'll
Okay.
sort it out.
It is currently on Steam.
And it is a arcade game. It's what I've been calling a systemic action arcade game because it has a whole bunch of little systems for you to discover that all interact in complex
No,
ways.
fuck. Please don't open Lady Killer. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
God.
That would not be...
No.
Oh, wow. This is just a real bad time. Just a bad time is
Good
being
time
had
making
by
the
all.
one game that could get us banned from
Oh!
Steam.
Nope, we're good. We're good.
Or not from Steam, from Twitch.
God, I hope not.
Stitch. Tween.
Yeah, one way I've described this game is it's like Breath of the Wild and what was the other one I used? I'm suddenly blanking because I've had no sleep. Breath of the Wild and Rocket League if
Yes.
they were a single screen arcade game about dogs.
So, let's
And
launch.
that will sort of make sense.
It just makes me think of like the kind of early era iPhone games like Super Crate Box or like Tilt to Live or something where it was sort
Okay.
of like
So we're very quickly
This is the
going to
original.
start with the original Jam game that was made 6 years ago in 2 days. Let's get this.
in Soviet
Switched
Russia
over
there is
to-
no 10-second rule.
Is that a fact?
Get information and also like what does this even look like on the. Okay, it's showing up. So yeah, the idea here is you're trying to steal food from passengers and also get rid of them and the rival dogs with vodka.
So this is pretty much just this is a very simple, straightforward game, right? It's pretty much a reflex game. It's a thing flies through the air,
God,
catch
you
it.
jump so low in this
Yeah,
version.
I really don't like the jumps in this at all. They are real bad.
I like your pathetic little run, like Scrabble, Scrabble, Scrabble.
Yeah. I like that you sort of scoot on your butt if you stop. If you run really fast and then stop, you'll do like a little scoot.
This is actually how a dog like this would run. Like scrambling to get purchase on the tile floor.
So there was one piece of artwork in this that is basically going to make it almost unchanged into the final game, and that is the subway. Which is based on an actual Moscow subway, though I did some corrections, and it still needs a few things that can be slightly different.
Yeah, so can you explain to us, Miguel, the concept of a Russian subway dog?
Oh, Hunger Up was already in this version. So there are actually stray dogs that have been discovered. There's a wolf biologist, a scientist who studies wolves, discovered, he started studying the stray dogs in Moscow because it was a lot easier than going out into the woods. And he basically discovered that some of them had learned how to navigate the subway system. and that they were literally like traveling. They're like commuting, doing a daily commute. They'd commute into the downtown during the day, steal food at the best places to steal food, and then they'd commute back to the suburbs where it was quiet and they could find safe places to sleep. And that was the inspiration for this game. Hearing about them and going like, that would make a really interesting theme for a game.
By the way, I do want to note I like how the last game is played entirely on its own title screen.
Yeah, that is a nice touch.
I've not played this. I've only played a really, really old beta.
I've played a little bit of this, but not very much at all. Like, maybe 2 to 3 minutes all told.
Yeah, little bits.
Yeah, I
And
really dodged the bullet on doing testing for you. I'm just a terrible friend, actually.
You've seen me coding bits and pieces of it over the years.
I've seen so much of you working on this.
You
How
are
long has
always
this been in the
hungry.
works?
So it was actually, I did the Jam game before Daily Pixels was released. And
Wow.
it was sort of a like side project for 4 years. Like I coded some of it when we were traveling in Tokyo together. We're getting some.
We're getting some real slowdown.
Yeah, I wonder what's causing that.
Is my computer running hot?
Also, is anything else running?
I've got 2 theories.
How's it?
Let me try 2 things. It could just be super fucking hot. Let's see if it's that your monitor's at some weird sync.
Toronto is actually in a high heat morning
No,
right
it's
now.
still bad.
Wow. Okay, I have a feeling we might be overheating.
Can
Yeah.
you just like
Because
pick it up
it
or
wasn't
something?
playing like this before when you tested, right?
Nope, it was playing fine.
I wonder if we need to do a quick reboot on the computer.
Yeah, maybe.
From
How hot does it feel?
I can't really feel heat anymore.
That's fair.
It doesn't seem that hot.
Okay, that's weird.
It could be something that we've played has
I
like
vote compressively.
we've just played a bunch of like
It's
weird.
possible we have something running in the background still.
Yeah.
This feels like
Sorry, kittens. But yeah, this is something that basically like I'd poke at over like several years during trips and stuff, and then 2 years ago decided to make into a full game after we had to cancel another project. Should I just power and restart?
Yeah, I think so. Oh no.
What?
Oh no, we can just restart. Okay, good.
Microsoft is relented.
Good. Yeah, go
Someone
for it.
else is still using this piece. Is that me?
Yes, you didn't look out.
Sorry.
That could explain something.
Could explain some things.
It could, but like we tried it earlier, so I don't think
Yeah.
so. Anyway, we'll wait for this to reboot and
No, probably playing a bunch of like weird
yeah.
hack games. At least 2.
Yeah.
Like I think one of those is in a custom engine and also change the screen resolution, which nothing does these days.
And also, I think you were remapping stuff. So while we're rebooting this might feel like more sensible to the audience, like once we've actually seen the new game. But I feel like the old game was just sort of like reflexes, like get points. Whereas the new one is kind of like it makes me think of Tilt to Live because you kind of have to be kind of like a detective of how to get points. Like
Mhm.
it's not enough to just play the game. You have to figure out like, well, if I combine these 2 systems, then I get a lot of points, right? Like
Yeah.
just playing normally won't be enough. I want to get like millions of points or something, and make the different things on screen like work with each other in complicated ways.
Please go away.
Shawarma is good. I love the
Shawarma's
soundtrack.
good.
Yeah, the soundtrack by Peter Chapman. He's someone I've been wanting to work with pretty much since Spooky Squid started, so like almost 10 years. Just a lot of sort of things that were slow baking coming together for this game.
What are you doing?
Weird.
I don't.
I think it doesn't like the second controller plugged in.
I unplugged it.
Then that's even weirder.
Yes, I too am confused.
It shouldn't even need that to work with Russian Subway Dogs.
Yeah.
They have pretty good controller compatibility.
I'm not running it.
Have you ever noticed how whenever Steam realizes they're bad at something, they decide to do more of it? Like the thing about chat, like, people like Discord and don't like our chat. Why don't we try to convince people to use our chat that they like less than Discord?
I was pretty unimpressed by seeing that there isn't any way to have like a little thing that pops up and like tells people like, hey, act this way, like don't be an asshole. Like there's no way to do a little message
/topic.
When it starts.
Our science budget has been revoked.
People are making references to some of the late level
Oh, I see.
dialogue.
I just assumed budget cuts were in fact or something, huh? Amazing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you playing my one with cheats, or are you playing just...
Yeah. Playing her one with, although I don't know if we'll need them. I mean, I feel like...
the only reason we might use it is to open up some stuff.
Yeah, it might be nice to like jump toward the end a little further in. Also, I
Alright.
want to know what the deal with the kittens is.
How is this?
Just open up an endless mode game for a
Yeah.
second. Oh, that's no.
Oh,
No! What's
what's
happening
going
here?
on?
That's not correct.
And it was not doing this when you tested it.
It really wasn't, no. It was like playing real smoothly. Hang on,
Put the
no, that wouldn't.
desync back on. Do it anyways,
I'll
but
do it anyway.
It's super weird. You're plugged into the
No.
wall, right?
I wonder if the
Yeah.
Elgato's messing up something.
But that's great. What the
Oh
heck?
my god, okay, it's the resolution. What the fuck?
So, wait, if it's full screen it doesn't like it?
But it was working before. I think the resolution might be wrong.
What's the refresh rate?
That's what I'm wondering, is whether it's got some weird refresh rate that something...
Like which display is the primary one?
How do I even do it in this thing? I'm not used to Windows 10.
Multiple
I don't
displays. Look under multiple
display adaptive properties?
Look under the multiple displays menu.
It's farther in that we get to that stuff. Okay, no.
I think I did something like this. I'm just really curious what's in the multiple displays menu.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, that's.
Sorry, people.
Maybe.
We need like advanced display settings, and I don't know where they put advanced display settings on this. Turn off. Oh, there's a weird like custom scaling. Would that be?
I don't think so. That was always on.
Hopefully your game knows how to.
Do you have multiple graphics cards on this or something?
Not to my knowledge.
You do. I see both of them there. Actually, I'm gonna go to Intel.
Here.
How do you change refresh rate in Windows 10? Let me just check here, because usually
Yeah,
you
sure.
can do it from in this. No, we got 60 Hertz built-in display.
59.9 for the. This isn't the TV. It's the.
It's single display. We'd just be getting tearing on the other one if it was.
Yeah.
There's just something really weird with this.
Yeah, it's only considering it to be the built-in display.
Well, I mean, this is on the, it's probably not using that card, though. This is Intel HD card.
Oh, yeah.
It's not NVIDIA.
Let me check here then. Usually it shows on both, and like the Intel one's usually sort of the actual master one.
I feel like there's some way to get it to tell you which monitor is the one that's
Yeah.
the master and which one's because this is a normal monitor, not an HDTV, but HDTVs are not exactly 50 or not exactly 60 hertz for some
It's a monitor,
batteries.
not one, and
I know nothing.
I use it all the time. Like it's what's hooked up to the dev kits usually.
Amazing.
Set up multiple displays. Really sorry, folks.
Yeah.
Did not expect this
This
to
was
be.
not happening before.
It's really fascinating how on Windows full screen can have this effect. I was having this problem with another game recently. Like just open a window the size of the entire screen.
It's weird. It still thinks that it only has one display, despite the fact that it's.
What happens if you turn off mirroring?
Is it the? I wonder if it's the fact that it's hooking into an Elgato that's confusing it. Because it does consider that to be the Elgato, not to be
Yeah,
something else.
it might have.
Okay. So if we're going right now, it's fine here, right?
Yeah.
But if I do full screen, it's
Yeah, it's slow down again.
Okay.
That is. Oh, wait, what resolution is this? Wait. This monitor isn't. Oh. This monitor isn't 1920 by 1080, otherwise this would be filling the screen right now. It's got some sort of weird scaling on it.
Yeah, that's the.
Okay, I think I saw what's doing this.
Okay.
There was some mention of the fact that it was.
You can turn off. Yeah, you can turn off scale.
Yeah.
You can also selectively do it just for Russian subway dogs.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the problem with changing the scaling and.
I think you could have just changed the scaling then.
Sorry, I didn't know.
No worries.
So yeah, it's doing some weird shit. Don't you all love PCs? Windows 10 settings menus are the worst, I would agree.
Why are the icons larger now that you turn display scaling off?
Well, it was scaling as though it was larger than 1080p, I think.
Huh. That's real weird.
Like, does it think it's 1080p right now, or does it think it's some other resolution?
So on my own PC, I have it set up where I don't like what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
This is even worse.
Should we pull another PC in here and just play it on that? Or do you want to try to figure out what's going on with
Give me a
this?
second.
Okay.
Andy, can you please stop?
What happens if...
Yeah, see, it's still like, that's not
What does scaling fill screen mean?
Put it to Windows Scale 4 and see what it shows. Okay, it is at 1080p then.
You know, maybe just for the purposes of getting this through, we should just put it at 4x for now. Yeah.
Well,
Try
that's
closing it.
fascinating.
Try closing and reopening it.
Yeah, after changing the resolution like that, it might be having trouble grabbing the screen size. So is that the actual native resolution of your...
Yeah, should be.
So the problem is that, like, a 1080p monitor of that size, everything's slightly too small to read, so Windows bumps it up, but it's really bad at it.
Yeah, apparently.
This looks... I don't know if this is better.
Can you stop pressing buttons?
I'm not... Okay.
Oof.
Nope, still struggling.
Let's throw it at 4x for now, and you can figure out what's
Okay.
going on with your PC later.
What does scaling still screen mean?
Fill screen is basically, oh, your computer doesn't fit perfectly into 10, like a multiple of the screen size. So do you want to have it like as large as it naturally would show up with perfect pixels, or do you want the pixels to be stretched?
Nice.
Can we get hide the?
Yep.
Now each that up so we can actually see the characters and stuff. Or will oh
That's nice.
If you right click on the title bar, does it give you? No.
No, it's not maximized. What the fuck? I don't know why.
this is oh it's doing some funky stuff. What is going on with this computer?
I don't know. This is really weird. I haven't tried before.
I have had one other situation where it went really, really slow in full screen mode, I think. But no.
Let's close this because it's doing some
Okay,
other
wait.
weird
Hold
display stuff.
shift down and right click on the program's icon in the taskbar, and then click move.
It's not gonna solve the problem.
Yeah, it will.
But
it
no,
will,
this
trust me.
other
Hold down shift and right click.
Doesn't,
this
it's not gonna
other
solve
stuff
the
display.
Please
yeah.
trust me. Hold down shift and click and select move.
There's other display things that are wrong
Yes.
right now.
Oh, then never mind.
That's what I was trying to say. This
Yeah.
is not. Okay, we're gonna swap to one of the dev desktops. I'll just bring it in a sec.
Okay.
If you want to try seeing if you can figure out what's going on in the meantime. I have a feeling that the capture code is doing something weird. It's not properly like
It's possible.
the fact that it was showing one monitor
Yeah.
is not right.
Oh no, it might just be on different screens might be on a different card.
That's oh god, what would that even do? Well, that definitely was V-syncing wrong.
Oh, okay.
This looks nice.
This is perfect. We got it.
This looks great.
Alright, we've
Can you
landed a
tell-
dog on the moon.
Are you able to put
Yay.
V-sync on, or is it gonna have to be,
I don't
V-sync
know. Let's
off.
find out.
or is it V-syncing? I think it's V-syncing to the wrong.
It might have been V-syncing to the wrong card.
That would have done it.
Although, no, because it was still...
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, there we go.
It's absolutely
Boom!
Awesome.
Alright! Wow, I love streaming.
Yeah,
just
Windows
learned-
10 is wonderful.
amazing.
Okay, so let's actually play this game.
Yeah, go for the start. So, do you want to read in a Russian accent? Who's not me?
No, but I'll read the normal accent.
That's good too.
The city of Moscow is home to thousands of stray dogs traveling the streets in search of food and fortune. A handful navigate the city's subway system, scavenging to survive. However, one cross-species pack stands out from the rest. Together they travel the metro, fiercely competing with their rivals for the tastiest morsels.
So you need to continuously eat, you need to scare people into dropping their food.
And don't just hit park.
Right. Even though that would be realistic for a dog.
So the early levels basically play like a really polished version of the original.
I mean, the
Perfect.
cooking mechanic is a big difference.
That's true. So it does have some more complex comboing.
Ah,
So right there, when the vodka explosion happens, that cooks the food, which makes it worth more health, and also starts a multiplier.
There's also a thing where if you keep, you can like juggle the vodka in the air, I think.
for a score multiplier.
Also in the corner there you can see the Proletariat cat, who is a cat wearing a military uniform who tells you what to do, exactly like in the real Soviet Union.
So something on top of sort of just in generally improving the graphics is all the sound effects visuals in the original thing were all sort of like faux Cyrillic. And one thing we decided to do was to change all of it to actual Russian. So all the sound effects things are done in Russian, so it's almost like a long-lost Soviet arcade game.
Do you want to explain how how health works?
I'll do it next time you're playing because it's easier.
Okay.
See.
Do you want us to drop between levels or?
Sure.
Cool.
So there's another bit here.
Great job, my canine comrade. Our Fingerling Intel Network has uncovered this highly accurate map of the Moscow subway system. It's marked with the location of all the choicest food sources. Together we'll travel station to station and eat like royalty! With crowns? You'll need to do more than just survive to make progress, though. Complete my bonus Proletariat missions to earn tasty bones and unlock more stations. Missions! 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 Okay, so...
Hey Miguel, I have a question.
Yep.
What, just out of curiosity, what happened to royalty in Russia?
They ate really well.
That's...
Really
Is that a fact?
well.
They got,
Listen,
They got
they're
death
cats. They don't know history.
the royalty
They
got
don't live that long.
the royalty got death lasers they could use to melt their enemies, as demonstrated in the documentary Anastasia. So, missions in this level are win without letting Dobermans eat shawarma, eat a shawarma with 200 points or more, hit 2 Dobermans with a single vodka explosion. Okay, and I need more bones. So those, you need to complete these missions, at least, how many bones do we have? 2. So I need to complete at least 2 missions for us to unlock the next station.
So the health system is basically that meter at the bottom, the yellow one, that's slowly ticking down. You use a little bit of it up when you bark to stop people from just button mashing through the entire thing. And the number by the stomach is how fast it drains, and different levels have different rates. So in some, you're really hungry, you've got to constantly be eating. Others, you sort of take your time.
So does this station actually exist in the Moscow subway system?
All of the backgrounds are from actual subway stations. One of the things that was sort of like a big thing that was great about the setting and made it exciting was the fact that a whole bunch of the stations in Moscow are these like crazy like palaces. Whereas if we'd set this in Toronto, done like Toronto subway raccoons, it would basically be like, what color of tile is it?
That's not true. There'd also be how many different fonts are being used in a single subway station. The answer may surprise you.
And disappoint you. The station looks
Well,
good
depends.
on your face.
Depends if you're going for the high
Oh my
score.
god, I never saw it that way.
Oh!
Oh god, I'm not going to be able to unsee it that way.
New friends every day.
Nice. I ate a shawarma worth 200 points or more. Now finish the level to complete the mission. So I don't know if I know what finishing a level entails. I am rank F. Oh man, it's a big American cheeseburger. No! I wanted big American cheeseburger and blue jeans. Final train. So I just have to survive. Oh, I have to do more than... Oh, crud. What does this entail? Get above rank F to open the doors. I was not able to get above rank F.
Rest in peace, Papa. Rest in peace. So yeah, you need to be sort of thinking about how you're going to get the score while also trying to think about the bones you want to earn.
No, floor food is not as delicious.
Yeah, so the food's worth more points in the air, it's worth more points if it's cooked. If it's both of those things, it's worth a lot more points.
You can also just get points by murdering people. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But generally that's not going to get you enough to get to the station. It's really about cooking the food and eating it.
No!
You let a
You
Doberman
can't let
eat a
those jerks
shawarma.
eat. They are not friends. Alright, can I get some cooking happening? Ah!
Oh, wow.
Wasted the real good shit on him.
And the vodkas do chain there, so you can actually sort of keep your vodka around while using it if you hit another vodka drinker.
That's really interesting. I'm really bad at this, though.
It takes time. It's almost like a little rhythm action game.
No!
Oh, you did kill 2 doubling with a single explosion, though. On the other hand, you
Oh,
really need some points.
please,
Can your
please.
points go negative in this game?
She's
No.
so hungry.
The jam game, they could.
Intentionally?
Yeah. Enough poodles and everyone's score went negative.
Oh my
You
god.
can really use
Oh,
that.
yeah.
$400 cheeseburger.
You need to do some juggling here if you're gonna get it.
Oh,
Oh, no.
fuck. Nope. This ain't happening. Oh, so close.
So hungry.
Dramatic,
Dying. Okay. Replay. Wait, how do you... Oh, I wanted to... Hold on. Can I... No. No.
Whoa, what are you doing?
I just wanted to... Can I... What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, so
These are the unlockable characters.
that's real suspicious. Okay.
It's just a really strange...
Just a normal dog.
Yeah, it's a special
Completely
breed,
normal dog,
special
actually.
breed.
Oh, so you've got to do this when they're looking away from you.
Yeah, if they can see you, they just hide whatever they're holding.
No, forfeit! Ew! All the food is on the floor.
As you know, dogs are very discriminating about not
Extremely
eating
tasty.
stuff that touches the ground.
So, along with juggling the vodka, the other way that you can try to get your score up is by not dropping food. So there's an air combo you'll notice in the corner there. It can get filled up. And if you do the 2 together, they multiply each other. So sort of the optimal playstyle is trying to work towards both.
Do you want to talk about how the drops work?
How the drops in terms
Like the
of...
spawn. How it takes spawn.
In this case, with the missions, there's sort of set ones that we set out. It's like, this is going to come out here, this is going to come out there. Have a maximum number of the animals that can appear at any time so you don't get flooded with something.
Okay, I mean A missions, that's...
When you get out of
Oh.
the campaign and into the endless mode, we have a whole system that looks at what your score is and spits stuff out based on sort of the difficulty it thinks you should be reaching at that point. So the faster and better you are at getting a score, the more difficult the endless mode gets. Which means it avoids that sort of thing a lot of old arcade games have, where if you're really good, you have to get through all of the early levels of difficulty to get to the stuff that's actually like fun and challenging for you.
Rank D!
You
Rank
did
D!
it.
Let me out! Let me out!
One of the results of the fact that there are 2 bonus multipliers is the difference often between succeeding and failing. It's just a slight difference better in play.
So I am going to notice that the way I got out of this one was just by really, really brutally murdering a Doberman Pinscher.
That's often how you win things in life. First unlock, second unlock.
Kitty! Okay, back to the map. Oh, we unlocked one.
Quite the display of skill, comrade. Reminds me of my days as a little street kitten. Perhaps it is time for me to get my paws dirty once again. Keep it up and you may convince other critters to join our cause.
Friends! Friends! Friends!
It's so much fun.
I think all 3 of us should say the hit
Okay.
once at the same time.
Got it. Oh, I love this background. It's one of the last ones we did.
Nice.
So yeah, you can now play as the Proletera Cat, and of course the kittens now take your place.
Cook some veggies.
So, did you originally draw the kittens just to have something to put on the screen? Okay.
So it was partially that, but partially they also came. The first Kickstarter update I did, I invented them, and they kind of became canon.
This character makes me think of Bionic Commando speedruns.
No, why are there poodles? I'm not happy with this
You're
development.
not ready for poodles.
I was not ready for poodles.
I like how Proletariat Cat stops to like.
Yeah.
Okay. A little more under control.
Look.
But only a little.
What
No!
What does May mean? Oh my god!
It's meowing in Russian.
Mew. Cats say
No,
May.
it's-
Oh, Kitty,
No,
is so
that's
hungry.
not.
Yeah,
It's
you're
like-
not gonna. Oh.
A chilling premonition of my own death!
We're supposed to all say that.
That's incredible. Okay. So wait, is there actually a difference between Proletariat Cat and...
No, they all play the same. I want people to be able to just like choose the one that they like the
I
most.
appreciate that.
Also, it meant that we could really tune the distances that you move. So I actually set up a thing where I just have a character throwing vegetables as far as their like randomizer would let them, and then raced myself against the vegetables while hitting space to spawn them to figure out exactly how fast you should move and how far they should be thrown. So if we had multiple characters, I couldn't do that sort of tuning. And I'm generally like a polish stuff more and have less things game designer. So my approach usually is to like not to do too much flashy, crazy alternate versions of things, and rather try to get the one thing to really feel good.
So here's a question. Does using this... Oh yeah, wow.
Just using
If you vodka a screaming man, does the food come out cooked?
yes, and they run faster. So all of the like elements in this were
Combo kill! Oh wow, that was
Oh,
smooth
yeah.
as heck.
Ah,
we're starting to get
Damn
some
it.
skills.
Kill the poodle!
yes! Take that, jerk!
Rank C.
We got a roasted veggie bonus.
Is that if you get all of them roasted?
If you get them without dropping them, if they're not roasted, you get a veggie bonus. If they are roasted, you get a roasted veggie bonus. It's just full of like, we tried to have a lot of little like one-off things so people discover, which is where it does sort of become a bit of a puzzle game as you're slowly learning how all the systems interact and where all the sort of little secret ways to get bonus points are hidden.
Oh. Just setting myself on fire.
Rank A, wow.
Nice.
These poodles are creating a lot of chaos for me.
Just kill them.
Nice.
The kittens are pleased!
The kittens are pleased.
Rebone run.
Wow, I didn't kill 4 poodles. That surprised me, actually.
I kind of don't want to say the words of Christine. You should kill more poodles in case somehow that gets reported.
Please, no clip. Watch out for those babushkas, they're a nasty lot.
Never
trust a kitten over 4! Hey!
Obligatory yippee joke.
But did you include my free buffalo?
I did not.
The fish looks super tasty.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That's good, I like it.
So, like, one sort of weird thing about the design processes in this is that we basically worked on the endless mode for like a year and a half, and all of the elements in this were tuned for that. And then we started on the campaign and sort of discovered how some of them were interested in like strange amounts and in strange combinations.
Oh my god! She hit me with the fish!
Yep. One
This
thing
is health hazard, not friend.
one thing that did come out of that is that once we started having challenges built around them, things that were kind of cheap in them that we hadn't noticed, we started tuning. So like, the babushka, if she's just turned, she won't hit you if you want to hit her.
Oh.
Because it felt really bad to fail the mission because of that.
Hmm.
Whereas in Endless, it didn't matter that much.
I do not have a sense of this. No, 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 no! Please.
How are you doing the music speed up?
Oh!
Oh, wow.
You have to cook the fish. That's...
Yep.
Ducky
I
will
mean,
not
that's
eat
just,
uncooked
that's just
fish.
basic food safety.
Yeah.
No sushi in Soviet Russia.
So it's sped up just by doing a pitch shift.
Okay.
I think you could do some fancier stuff in like the much older Game Maker sound engine.
No! Don't steal my food!
We used this sort of similar thing in Beyblade Pixels to warn you when you were close to death, where we like put filters and such on the soundtrack.
Yeah. Feed an elk to an elk. That sounds like something I would like retweet by an account named like Communism Org.
Please, you are required to respect the org. No,
So this
I
is one
wanted
of
that bottle to
two
cook.
backgrounds that I drew in this. Most of these are drawn by the other artist at Spooky Squared Arena.
When did she come on for the team?
Basically 2 years ago.
Oh wow, it's been a while.
When the Kickstarter ended. We basically finished up.
Question Hound from the Comic Gun Show joins the pack.
One of our better known cameos.
Okay, so we're just going to
Oh, you need
redo
to
one
unlock
of
some
them.
bones.
Alright,
You need to get one bone.
I'm going to try the first one. Air combo of 7 or more, so that just means bounce a shawarma 7 times. So I've got to bounce a vodka 5 times and a shawarma 7 times? No?
It's worth
That'll
reading the
be-
little tips.
Question Hound. Oh, so you get air combo 7 times in a row.
Yeah, it's just not dropping food.
Oh no, cute little hat. Tiny hat. He's on fire. There was no reason to let it go on this long and get this bad. Oh.
So this happened because me and Casey Green were running Kickstarters at the same time. And a friend who knew both of us introduced us, and it turned out that Casey had played Beyblade Pixels and was a fan of it.
Miguel, could you tell me what was that Kickstarter for? Is it in this room?
It is. Go get it.
Ah!
No, I need one more.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's all good.
Everything is under control.
The game? Oh, you've got all the bones.
Nice.
Oh, shit. Okay, I just need to stay alive and eat food. And I'm rank D. I am living large. I'm not rank F like I normally am. Air chomp.
Yeah, a big thing with like trying to figure out how to take this from like a small game to a big game was I really wanted to preserve that feeling of like catching something in the air and how it felt to juggle the vodka. Like we improved on all like the game feel of that a ton.
Well, it really encourages you to like really fuck around with the vodkas. It's,
Yeah.
You know, the combos and cooking.
Meh, Americans rushing about, always in a hurry. Sorry, I have to say that because I'm with their poofy hair and decadent, oversized burgers.
Burgers! Burgers! Burgers!
Poor proletariat cat.
Delicious, decadent burgers.
Please eat your veggies.
the juggling vodka also sort of, because there's a lot of random stuff going on in terms of what's going to be on screen, it gives you something to do a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Did
You
you
can always
find
be sort
that?
of like work on a vodka while you're waiting for some more stuff to come on screen.
Yeah.
No!
Oh,
Friggin' Doberman poacher. Can y'all get off my case?
I just want to know like what the maximum number of screaming people you can have on screen at one time is.
I've done some stress tests. It's a lot.
Nice. Okay, so I just had to explain this. What I've been thinking about all day while you've been testing this is there in the sequel to the remake of Bionic Commando
No!
that came out recently.
Yeah.
There's like, I don't know, a common trick, a common way of like structuring a speedrunning trick is like you find. Sorry. Like you start doing something and then you cancel out of it in a way the game doesn't expect. It turns out that there's a move in the Bionic Commando sequel where, as you start it, you kind of like scream, and then when you hit the ground,
Oh
you
my
start-
No!
But you can cancel out of this. So like
No!
early
Jump
in the
for
level,
it, jump for it!
Oh!
Fuck. I'm not having a great day.
Yeah, when you're about to die, there's a bullet time.
That came out of a discussion with you, a separate discussion with Niflus, and a Australian student at DevCom, all mentioning stuff around the end, and then sort of just
It was definitely
playing around.
like dying was often.
Oh.
No.
This is fine.
Had
I am
they
okay
showed
with
it
it after
accurate,
Christmas. Oh my god.
that animation is all Alina. She did such a good job on
It's
those
a
cats.
real good one.
Burgers, burgers, burgers. Sorry, I just had to do it. It's so cute. It's a little tooth. I want to play that. See your budgies.
So right
Okay,
now we have
Wait, what are we even trying to do? Oh, nice.
hot burgers.
3 hot burgers, 7 burgers, roasted veggie bonus. We can do that now. Oh wait, you gotta get everything for the roasted veggie. No!
Yeah.
I shall eat all the cheeseburgers. No, I will not eat all the cheeseburgers.
So the first line that we're on is all sort of just like iterating on the very, very basic core gameplay without putting in too much emergence. It's a lot of sort of like, okay, what are like variations in timing we can put into things? So enemies that run fast with valuable stuff versus ones that go slow. Ones that like spit stuff out at different times. Like these.
I mean, that alone really mixes it up a lot.
So to get the veggie bonus, do you have to do everything as an air?
Yeah.
Okay.
We sort of set these challenges for things like that, partially to get people to learn, because it makes them concentrate on like, okay, what is a veggie bonus
Ah!
exactly?
Americans!
What's going on with them? How do I get them? Try to sort of make the learning of the systems into a challenge. When like doing the thing itself isn't necessarily super hard, but understanding it is important.
No! I need cheeseburgers! Okay, wait. How many veggie bonuses, right?
Nope, need a roasted veggie roaster.
Okay. I'm gonna murder some poodles.
That is always a good idea. God, it is so hot in this room. I feel like I'm probably not doing the best, like, design.
Oh my God.
Get food, get food!
Ah! Oh! Okay.
Oh,
I literally, like, lost my sprite. I'm like, I died! I literally thought I exploded. Veggie burgers.
Alright.
So Bigger Code is talking about class traders, but like the thing is that like the entire spirit of this game is making sure that you get to eat the food and other people don't, which I'm not sure if this is really in line with the.
So there's
Modern Russia, baby.
in endless mode there is a
Oh, no, too many vegetables in the air. I can't keep track of witches.
managing the chaos is definitely part of the game.
Yep.
Making sure you know what's on screen and what's going to trigger something like that.
No.
Oh, you don't have to be in the air to get the air taunt.
No, it just the food doesn't have to can't touch the ground. Okay.
Did you know that everyone in America actually has that hairstyle?
It's a fact.
They make Elvis sounds.
No. I'm really goofing on that. Roasted veggie combo.
Sure, juggle a burger. That works. You got a D rank, so you're at least gonna get through.
Jeez. What? Oh.
No.
Oh, nice spike there. It's an advanced move. Oh, 2 bones.
Alright, that was good.
You should have gotten one of those bones in like the last like 3 seconds or something.
I don't know why we're not getting the
Personal
achievement graphics.
Oh, it's because we're offline.
Oh, okay.
We are playing offline,
Yeah.
so it doesn't try to like update while we're streaming.
It's too bad. They're cute.
They're real good.
So our map may not be quite as accurate as I thought. I'm almost certain I've seen the last few stations before. I am still new to this whole map reading thing, and... Wait, is that Crayon? Okay, 16 bones. So, a shawarma with 400 points, 5 pelmeni, 10 hot... What is a pelmeni?
What's the level name?
They're a kind of dumpling.
That's actually Parrish who came up
That's
with that.
real good.
It's
I love jokes delivered through UI. That is
yeah.
like that is the one thing that video games can
5 pelmeni
uniquely
is
do.
What?
It's great.
Okay,
So yeah, for
hold
these
on.
early levels, we actually brought in a friend, Parrish, to do them because we had so much trouble trying to figure out what was fun for like low-level play.
Because you're so deep into it.
Yeah, we play so well. Like we knew what we needed to introduce to people, but like how to make it fun. He still made levels too hard. Like, he took those to shows. We're like, oh, okay, these need to be easier. Even like a week of him working on levels was important to get past the skill level.
I like getting a bunch of...
Well, it's definitely like the vocabulary here is. It's great, but it's definitely something like very like.
No!
I don't know. I've not played many games that are about juggling stuff in midair
Yeah,
with
no.
like.
I feel like compared to They Bleed
Have you ever
Pixels,
played
where
Tekken?
sort of like working within a much more like recognized structure, this was a lot more like
Yeah, this is definitely.
wild frontier action game design.
And I feel like it's great because like this is just so satisfying when you get it.
So here's another example of like not really doing much in terms of emojis, but doing something that iterates on the basics. So like, can you catch a bunch of these in the air?
The answer incidentally is no, I can't.
Well, it's interesting. It's just like one perfect jump, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you can tell that's just like the art you want to get.
And even that, like with something this simple, there is some emojis because if they're hit by the vodka, they go faster, which means the distribution changes and it's a different jump.
That's interesting.
Like, we really, it's in the later lines that we'll start to really hit the crazy emoji stuff. But even in the basic stuff, we always try to like go like, differences in timing are always interesting in an action game.
Definitely.
Varying it. So we're always
I mean, we
trying
talked
to come
about
up
that a
with-
lot, like our Dragon's Trap stream,
Mm,
which is like an action game built around that.
yeah.
Like
But,
timing is the really is like timing is really like what you build into an action game.
Yeah.
Oh, a single jump. That's. I need to delay longer.
There you
Nice.
go.
Nice. Okay. Final train. No, I'm just gonna eat.
Oh, that looks so
The
satisfying.
shawarma. I want shawarma.
And in terms of the scoring system, those Pelmeni are worth nothing, practically. They're almost no health, but they immediately get your air combo up to 5.
Oh,
And they just, again, that
Oh,
happens
that's
emojinally just because
that's
of
really
how-
good.
That was good. I really like the I would have so I played a really early version of this that was only the endless mode.
Yeah.
And like I'm connecting a lot better with the mission mode just because like in the endless mode I was kind of like, okay, I ate a shawarma, I ate another shawarma, what's and this it's like I'm doing something. I'm like, well now I'm trying to get dumplings or something. So it's like
It's a really good way of teaching. like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
how
no,
this works.
it's like we knew we had.
Nice! Nice!
No,
Nice!
those dogs are trouble.
Nice!
They are not allowed in the bar. Absolutely not.
Valhalla is a really good game. Okay.
A master mud juggles
vodka
vodka like a pro chef to cook delicious
hot meals.
This is actually different cut kittens.
Oh wow! Nope! A master mutt catches every meal before it touches the ground, executing perfect air combos.
You're both wrong, kittens. Only a fool specializes. Using vodka juggles and air combos in combination is much more effective.
This is the wisdom of the wise old cat.
So that's just a little hint that people shouldn't be concentrating on one system or the other. So the Doberman has a higher eat box. That way you have
Oh.
to worry about them if you're on the ground.
No, that makes sense. Like,
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I love the bark icon for
Microwave
them.
dog has. It's good.
Damn it, almost had it. Nice. 2 birds with 1 bottle of vodka. Never mind.
2 bottles of vodka with 1 bottle of vodka.
Yeah, no, with the endless mode, we knew from the amount we played it and the people who'd happened to like get past that sort of initial step of figuring out how the game worked, that it was a really good
Nice.
game, but that it was really hard for players to get into if they weren't really dedicated to it. And so the campaign, a big part of it is to sort of do a bunch of teaching in a fun way.
Fish bounce is really funny.
I had a bug at one point, you can find a GIF online of it, where it would stretch based on its speed.
Oh no!
So it was just like you'd bark at it and it would suddenly get like really long.
I just want like a mode with like immortal fish. You can get like 70 fish jumping around on the screen at once or something.
We totally are not going to get to it in this stream, but like there's
Oh.
some late game stuff with the fish that
Nice.
basically I added on a weekend as a whim that is really fun.
Yeah! That is so fun to pull off. I've never done that until, like,
Yeah, no, it feels real good.
it just feels right.
Someone in the chat says, didn't play Endless until I finished campaign. The teaching worked for me. And yeah, the thing about Endless is it's like I said, it's that whole like high score detective thing. Like you've got to, if you just eat shawarma in Endless mode, you're not going to get a good score. You need to do really complicated things, but you don't know what complicated things to do unless you're told by kittens. Just like in real life.
Also, like,
Oh.
because it scales in difficulty, if you're playing kind of
Please.
poorly, you won't.
No! What?
Elk!
No!
Man, this is actually pretty Canadian.
No!
No.
Aw.
I want to see.
Oh.
So close.
So close to that.
Ah,
Alright, shall we see if we can get.
go for it.
Yeah, you can just.
Oh, 21. I want to see if we can get out of level 1 before Street Fighter. No! My perfect birth! Maybe I should actually... Okay, 7 roast fish, kill all poodles, air complicator mode. That sounds distracting. Okay, so the starters must kill.
I mean, air combo is kind of easy insofar as it's not actively doing anything. It's just don't fuck up your air combo.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly just I can't keep 3 thoughts in my head at once.
Oh, that was a really good JoJo stand, the one where you couldn't keep 3 thoughts in your head at once.
Oh, that was nice. You kept the air combo there.
Damn.
Oh, corner 1.
Whoa!
I didn't even do that for any reason. I just really, really wanted to.
Oh, nice. You got the fish just before your air combo ended.
That was real good.
Okay, so now I guess. Okay, what? I've got times. Oh, I need to eat more roast fish.
Oh.
I'm not doing so good at eating roast fish. Oh, that was good. I ate 7 roast fish. Uh-oh.
Now, you gotta deny these poodles.
Yeah, I have to prevent poodles from...
Well, you need to get some food in you. That's what you need to do.
You have to get some protein in your system.
Shit. I'm gonna die of old age.
Oh no!
No!
Jump! Oh no!
So close!
Aww.
I was jumping and I was like, no, don't jump! It's gonna be too soon. It's still going up.
I do like that, like, you have the clutch moves, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's...
Like, it's so good when you, like, are just suddenly back in the game.
The first show we did where we had that, we were just like, this is, like... I kind of want to add that to everything I make now. It feels so good. I also feel like one of the things, and this is something... I think I was already doing to some extent, but then after playing Breath of the Wild... really made me start thinking about it is because there's randomness in the game and you can have bad luck, putting in little things that like help the player out in little ways. So like you don't immediately die, you've got that chance to get that last bit of food. Something that was way predated Breath of the Wild is when your health is really low, you can bark for free. So you'll never get into a situation where like, you need to bark and it'll kill you.
That's good.
What does that have to do with Breath of the Wild?
So Breath of the Wild has a whole bunch of little like last-minute cheats in it to make good moments happen. So like if you're climbing and your stamina bar is in the red and about to end, your jump will be double high.
Oh wow!
That last jump, and that means that you're much more likely to get those like sudden, just barely made it moments.
That's really interesting.
And also, like, makes it feel a bit more fair that, like, if you misjudged,
Yeah.
you have to misjudge by a large amount. Similarly, you get a second chance to open up your wind glider as you're falling, even if you've run out of stamina. So you've got a chance to open up your wind glider just for a second
Yeah.
before you land to stop yourself from dying from a fall. So it's like systems like that that I think are really interesting, where you just like do a little thing to make it feel extra fair and make the player feel extra cool.
I love the... What I love about the bullet time at the end is it's so cinematic. It's like, you're done, you're not done.
Yeah. And then also with the music slowing down and speeding up and the heartbeat and stuff.
It's good.
No!
Elk in the subway station are a terrible idea. That's what I learned in Boston.
I'm sure soon we'll find out what the kittens think about it.
Oh no. The kittens are pleased.
And that was literally just a phrase I used all the time in the Kickstarter audience. Like, make
nice. Oh, Fidel's here!
Fidel!
And for once, everyone on the stream will know who Fidel is.
Oh, I just noticed you do have the crayon on your
Yeah,
map.
no, the kittens literally start drawing on them as you play.
The
The elk! Dangerous. Delicious. Perhaps nature's fastest food source.
Alright, don't get hit by an elk. Stun an elk with your bark. Huh. Alright.
A level in which elk factor.
Fidel.
The elk factor.
I really like this track.
It's good.
What's Fidel's bark?
It's, he barks with the leash text from his logo, and it's, in Spanish.
Ah,
Got some, like, multilingual doggies here.
nice.
Burger.
I really like all the dog-themed subway art.
Come at me, bull.
Yeah, basically we, like, replaced a lot of, like, pictures of Stalin with
Whoa.
pictures of doggies. So this station is called something like Electros or something I can't pronounce. If we had Alina here, she speaks Russian, so she can actually pronounce everything correctly. But it's actually beneath like a power station, and the
Oh.
lights along the top, there's like thousands of them. We had like a list of station facts we might fit in, and then ended up not having so many places to put them.
Ah, that's a shame, because...
It's still something like, there's
Yeah.
lots of little things we want to improve as we're working on the console versions.
Oh, I mean, you know, there's
and
always
such.
something you leave on the cutting
Yeah.
room floor. Like, this would be a great bit of flavor, but it turns out you don't have a place for that
Yeah.
flavor.
Oh, come on.
Especially when you have a
Alright, watch
lot
this.
already.
Watch this.
Elk! Air elk
Oh
combo.
no, we're running low on
That's okay.
chat, yeah.
We are a little
See,
bit
I was
running long.
starting to get some of the more emotion stuff, like the fact that you can cook and eat the elk.
Yeah.
Um,
I think someone at some point during the
But
stream
also
said
the
the
elk can
word
clear out.
feed an elk to an elk, and I'm just real uncomfortable with that. 10 pieces of roast elk. That's a lot of elk.
Well, they give you 2, so
Yeah.
it's only
Yeah.
10. It's only 5 elk.
Okay, that's fair. Burgers! I want burgers! I like burgers.
Decadent American.
That's
so I guess
me.
we're talking about like every piece we put in having some sort of purpose. One of the things the elk does is disrupt. If you've like sort of gone like, okay, I'm keeping this around, I'm going to do this with this, you suddenly have a time limit before suddenly chaos is going to happen. Get it? Oh!
Oh!
Okay, there's the...
The death from... So yeah, we try to do a lot of like cute
I
custom
am,
deaths
really
to
good.
come up with
I am
them.
Queen Joke over here. Hey, so we've got like... Assuming that is it 10:30 we're stopping at?
Yeah.
Assuming we're stopping at 10:30, we've got 20 minutes late, or 20 minutes left. Do we want to skip forward, or do we want to actually just do this more next week?
I think we could do more.
Yeah,
of this.
no. Like, let's come
Okay.
back. I'm feeling good about this.
Stay on the
Should we do a little bit more?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Stay on this.
I mean, we got another 20 minutes, so let's...
Yeah, every single like piece we put in, we're like, what is going to be like unique and interesting about it, even if it's just a little bit of timing difference.
Oh,
Those mixed with shoppers get really interesting.
God.
Burger.
Um,
Are there a lot of burgers in this level for a reason, or is it just as a reward for you being distracted by elk all the time?
I honestly like. I can't remember some of the like. There's 36 or something like that of these levels.
Got it.
So, and actually a lot of them, I'd sort of say like, here's an idea for a level, and Alina would make it, and she'd do a few passes on it, and then I'd take it, give her some feedback, and then we'd back and forth it a bit, and then I'd do a final pass. So it was quite sort of collaborative, and often, yeah, we can't remember the exact reasons.
Xander is observing that an elk knocked a shawarma into its own open mouth and ate it.
I don't like poodles. They're not nice.
Double smoked elk.
I really like this track.
Peter is amazing. I believe the URL for his online Bandcamp is coinswillmakeyoudance.com, and there's a ton of amazing stuff on there, including an amazing mashup album that is all Daft Punk and Beastie Boys.
That one's really good.
It's
I really like that
super
one.
good.
What does it say above the kittens are pleased?
I can't remember.
That's okay. Miguel just launched the game. Did you know? That is very stressful, and you don't get a lot of sleep.
He launched a game during a heat wave, and his television died, and his
Frankly, it's
coffee maker
amazing
died.
that you're even alive at this point.
Am I alive?
The espresso maker could have killed him.
Oh, you just need one more vote.
One more
So
vote.
I'll just mention a little subtle thing. The first part of that shows up, and go back to the map for a second. Just want to show something. As you get bones in between those missions, it fills in the drawing.
Oh, that's really good.
So it has like one of the puffs there. You get another bone, and another puff shows up.
Nice.
So it sort of like organically grows.
Nothing's on my mind right now but elk murder.
As it should be.
Here we go. Come on, come on. Ugh. No good. Burger. Burger. Alright, here we go. It's a double bark. Nope. Oh, yeah, no, it works. Ah! Almost missed my roast elk.
Which mission are you going for?
I'm trying to go for both of the elk missions, which, like, it's easy to kind of combine them.
Yeah, sometimes they combine, sometimes they completely contradict. You've got to like do like two very, very different runs.
Nice. Oh, okay.
Now you just need to eat a lot of roast
Must eat roast elk. Must roast elk. Uh-oh. No, I'm out of time.
Oh.
No, I'm not out of time.
Yeah, we often try to give like a last chance to pull something off at the
Nice.
Okay, well, I failed
That'll
at eating.
still unlock them.
Yeah.
Ow, my head. Why do the paper bag humans keep screaming? Poor proletariat cat. Now
Maybe
there's
something in the option menu to quiet them down. This is really hard.
What's an option menu?
The kittens see things beyond our understanding.
Are the kittens okay?
I don't think the youth of Moscow in 1980 were probably okay. I think they may have had some
Interesting.
issues.
So these are all Yeah, these ones are all in alignment.
So this level is vegetarian propaganda.
Yep. Not ashamed. So I had fun kind of trying to figure out ways to like write the kitten dialogue in a way that would be fun, but would also like highlight features that people might want to know, such as when entering a paper bag filled level that they can turn off the screaming.
But the screaming is funny. No, shit, shit, shit. Oh. I'm just not having a great time.
Are you saying my game isn't fun?
Hush.
Chad is just screaming.
Shit.
Yeah, this is a maintaining chaos one, but also just dealing with the fact that chaos is going to happen.
I love the puzzle here of, No.
Yes! Oh no!
No, it wasn't.
Ride the elk, ride the elk.
So the really interesting thing about this one is that there's no men with vodka, there's just the paper bags, so you have to get your vodka from that. But that also is really confusing because, like, when you have two paper bags up in the air,
Yep.
you really have to figure out which one is the one that keeps your combo going.
No,
So that's a really good. I really like that a lot.
that was like
That's
a really
clever.
interesting discovery that when we started doing campaigns. Like, oh, it's really interesting to just have shop levels. Because something like when you get a vodka, it's time delayed and slightly random.
Oh, I can just not eat and I get a vegetarian diet. I'm a breatharian.
You need to complete the mission well also. Well also.
Alright, roasted veggie bonus. Wait, that's weird. I'm pretty confused right now, actually. And the elk are keeping the air full.
Oh. Go for the carrot. Go for the carrot. It's on the ground.
It's right there.
But, oh right, I was supposed to be eating vegetarian food anyway. Yeah, this game, everything in this one level fits together really well.
Yeah, we basically, like, slight spoilers. There is a level that is new animal plus just shop bars. Because that was always an interesting combination.
Oh, come on. Shit.
I'm hoping we can make it, like, I think it's like one more level till something big comes in.
No.
Hey, Miguel, you remember further down the spiral?
Yep.
You remember the final track?
I can't remember what order anything was in.
Oh. The one that's just like Trent Reznor screaming for 3 minutes.
Okay, yeah. I love when you get them like that.
I don't.
They harmonize. Secretly, they're all in like the same barbershop quartet.
No.
No elk! No one may eat elk!
No. No.
Oh, jump, jump, jump! Maybe you can get
No.
them.
That
Oh.
wouldn't have been enough.
You could have gotten the vodka. Jump in the air and burst into flames.
You were doing good there. You had
Yeah,
all 3
no.
bones. Like, going for 3 bones, that's like...
You know
common
what?
rookie
I
mistake.
think all I'm going to think about is eating vegetarian food. That's it. I'm just going to eat some vegetarian food, and
It would be really good if we get to do the next mission before, because I think the next mission is
got-
where a big wrinkle comes in.
update Rainbow.
Wrinkle. And like the emergence really starts to come together.
Oh,
What?
you almost had the air combo. Or the roasted veggie combo.
Oh, huh.
If you get all 3 vegetables.
And the bag is on fire.
Yeah, if you get all 3 roasted vegetables.
I'm actually going for keeping things relatively simple. I'm just
Fair.
playing it straightforward.
Yeah, I mean, they'll still get you the 2.
Also, the less chaos, the less likely it is that anyone at all eats elk meat. No, 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 bark. Not for you. There we go.
But also, you do have to get a high enough rank for it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, what? Alright, it's like, oh, shit. I need some veggie bonuses. Okay.
And like the normal way to do it would be by eating a lot of elk meat.
I'm about to lose.
Oh.
No.
Okay, I'm going to lose. I thought I could win a level by being unexceptional.
Yes! Yes!
But now I'm just going to die outside of a fucking...
I cannot believe you got that.
Wow!
Oh wow. Also good timing on that bark.
No.
Oh no, oh no. Oh!
Aw.
Just like,
And
going
you were
in
at
the
the-
air,
oh.
reached my jaws out and missed the carrot barely.
No! No, elk
My
meat.
favorite mode of all time is complete level without barking.
Ugh.
Oh, fuck me.
Wait, what?
Oh, that could have been so good. Instead, it was so bad. I'm having a bad time.
You just let this level reset.
I'm gonna do this again.
So our goal is get to the... See what the next level is and then we're done.
Yeah.
No.
I like the little subtle encouragement there to keep a vodka bottle in the air for just a really long time.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's very difficult.
I would maybe recommend waiting to...
Yeah.
You can do it, you can do it. No.
No, I
You can't
got
do it.
confused.
Yeah, no, as soon as there's 2 of them it becomes really hard. It's like you ate a lot of veggies, but did you eat the right veggies?
Yeah. No! Elk, why? I am just too hot right now.
You've got a weird sort of flow going. On the other hand, you have no score.
I have absolutely no flow at all. I'm just like barely holding on for dear life.
Oh no.
You know,
You know, at
just
this
like,
point you could just
Fuck
like eat
it.
as
Yeah.
much elk as you want.
Just gonna stop the
Drop the
these
conduct.
jerks from getting them.
uh,
No, not even a little bit.
suggest we do a quick run where you just don't try for anything other than
Yeah.
getting through.
Yeah.
Do you have enough bones for that?
Yeah, well, how many bones do we need if you go to the map?
That's enough. 27. So you've actually got to
Oh,
get
okay,
3.
yeah.
That's kind of hard.
It's,
Do you have the ability to just unlock it?
I do.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay. We'll do.
No, I think we can do it.
Okay, I can do.
I
Okay,
feel like
I'm
we
gonna.
got this.
What I'm gonna do in this level is I'm going to first off I'm going to be a cat for good luck.
Fair.
I'm going to not bother the vegetarian diet. I'm just going to be roasting everything.
That seems like a good plan. Just make sure none of the Doberman get.
Right. What's now? Doberman still have not.
Remember, the meat's worth a lot more points than the.
Oh yeah.
So if you're not going to get a veggie bonus,
Okay.
go for the meat. I was like that you can sort of use the shoppers as these like long-range bombers.
Okay, here we go.
Go forth,
One.
kill that elk.
2, 3. No.
No.
Oh,
So close.
yeah.
All right. Here, no. Oh. Ah.
Nice.
All right. No. Yes.
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 Yes!
Yes.
All right. So that's 1 of 2. I need points. Flat out, I need points. I really appreciate that there's no health in this game.
Oh.
Oh,
Let's see one more.
you shoot some health right now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
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 Okay, I think I can do this. I don't think I can do this.
It is kind of interesting how like some of the goals are not very difficult. It's just that doing the goal while thinking about another one of your goals is actually kind of hard.
Yeah, I like generally suggest like pick a goal that is the goal for this level.
Mm.
So you try to multitask. Especially if they're like goals that like kind of last the whole level.
Okay, 1 roasted veggie bonus. You can get a 2nd roasted veggie bonus.
Let's stop the building. That's all that matters.
Still not at rank up though.
I'm pretty close to it.
Yeah,
I'll
you've got a minute to get it, so unless you just start feeding all of your vegetables to the elk, I think you'll be okay.
What's rank up or rank D?
It's specific for each level.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, rank D. Okay.
Yeah.
You'll get 1 bone.
that's why there's like a little.
You've already got 1 roasted veggie bonus, right? It's just
However, I'm really fucking up.
Oh, it was the. Thought it was roasted for a moment there, but no.
Nope.
Tunnel train. Alright, one thing. Whoa! We beat this one level. Okay, you know what I'm
just
gonna
need one
recommend?
row.
Let's just go back. Oh, we don't really need one?
So yeah,
Because you get one for completing the level, right?
Yeah.
Okay, no Doberman may eat shawarma, and I'm gonna eat a very good shawarma.
Yeah, that one's just sort of like okay, start really thinking about how you make food valuable challenge.
Oops. Not like that.
Well, you could try setting yourself on fire.
And then eating yourself.
Is that
That's the
real?
real pro strat.
Eat dog.
The real flow strat is auto-cannibalism. The solution was inside us all along.
Alright, so here we go. Bounce, 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 bounce.
Hello, Pascal.
Not enough. Bounce, 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 bounce.
All you have to do is not beat a dodge
bounce,
one. So.
bounce. Oh, that's right, we only need one. But I do need to
Oh,
get to...
you got it.
Yep, because the multiplier.
Okay,
Nice.
but I do need to get to... Oh, rank. It shows me how close I am to rank up. And I've got 45 seconds. It's actually not that much time. No! Oh wait, I can get points by killing Dobermans.
Yep.
Let them... But I've still got one of my two things, so I've gotta...
Yep.
Okay, I'm rank D.
You got
Okay,
it.
I got it. In my own clumsy
Now
way.
you just have to survive.
Burger!
How much? We've got 5%.
That's okay. We're about to.
Yeah.
We're about to pack it in.
Just hoping we can get to that next level and just quickly show what's in it.
The kittens are pleased. Right, back to map. No!
Okay.
Kittens. Hot sauce. Darn yet.
Ah, hot,
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 hot.
hot, and super tasty fire meows and barks. Yes, ruins good food and it hurts my sensitive cutting tongue.
Agreed. Dump that grossness on the ground. At least then it'll make a pretty fire.
Oh boy.
Hot sauce.
This is going to be fun.
Yes.
Ah.
So wait, what happens if you eat hot sauce? What happens if you eat roasted hot sauce? Oh my god, fire barks.
Yep. And check the challenges. Wonder what happens when you feed hot sauce to a poodle.
Oh no.
This
Death!
is where stuff starts to get
Death!
complicated.
That's not good. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't respect it. Please, do not give.
Nothing wrong with fire-breathing poodles.
I have
I can think of one thing.
I have a theory about what might be wrong with fire breathing poodles.
All right.
You got a poodle and a
Nope.
burger. This game is making me so hungry, and we ate right before we played it. So we set the hot sauce on fire, and we got that automatically went to 5x. I think.
It's how much struggled. So you can basically like leave a longer lasting, higher scoring hot sauce by juggling it.
I see.
And also by juggling it, it'll
Poodle,
last
poodle.
longer if you eat it.
They're really bad at getting these.
I like the little like snippet of music.
Yeah, when we were...
Obviously, a person who's eating hot sauce is using an air horn on his Akai NPC. Okay, here's a question. The hot sauce people, did they run off the screen like the hamburger people?
Yeah.
Okay, they don't hang around. You can do it, Christine, you can... No.
Oh!
Why are these poodles so suddenly incompetent at stealing
Yeah.
food?
They're normally so good at it.
Okay, I want to see what happens when you feed a hot sauce to a poodle.
Science!
You die instantly. Hell on Earth happens.
Kepler from Kepler from Love is in a Dangerous Space-Time.
Nice.
So also you could switch over to Kepler. I really liked how these ones
I saw the
ended up.
screenshot and I totally expected this was going to be
Aww.
uh,
The meow. It's really cute.
oh!
Oh my god, it is so hot in here.
It's very hot.
really, really warm. Must not kill Poodle despite murderous feelings toward Poodle. This. No! Sure!
Christ, what an asshole.
Alright, I want the Doberman out of the way, but I don't want the Poodle off the screen. I'm like having to do this really careful management of the area, but I like don't have any tools to do it with. Yeah, wow, it's really starting. Okay, hold up. Come on. No! That was not what I meant to do, actually.
Try juggling it on the ground. That's often the
Can
best
you
way to get it.
Juggling it on the ground.
Like you stay on the ground and you juggle using your bark.
Okay.
That'll give them like a few chances at the jump.
Okay. No. Didn't go well. I'm gonna get an F and I'm going to, okay, hot sauce, come on. Hot sauce.
You gotta eat.
It's really interesting how chaotically, no. I'm going to die. Okay, here we go.
There. Oh. They tried to eat the hot sauce.
I set the poodles on fire and then I... Okay, we can do this.
Alright, one more try, then we pack
I'm
For
so
science.
curious. So I'm thinking a conversation that Miguel and I have had a couple times is like roguelikes, right?
Yeah.
So like with roguelikes, like basically Spelunky created this like new era of roguelike interest. And what everyone latched onto was randomization. They're like, oh, it's kind of like a roguelike or like Spelunky, and they really just meant there was some randomization in it. But like a thing that both I've heard me or Miguel express at different times is that that's not the most interesting thing about roguelikes. The most interesting thing about roguelikes is interactions.
Yeah.
Like Rogue, and even more so NetHack, and very much so Spelunky. They've all got these systems that are kind of orthogonal, and when they occur at the same time, they interact in some interesting way. Like, in NetHack, there's a monster that can eat items. And if you put it into a... If you put the monster that eats items into a chest along with some items, it will eat all the other items in the chest. Like, stuff like that.
And in like Spelunky, like a classic thing would be the, oh, I took a boulder, like triggered the boulder and it ran into the shopkeeper, and
Yeah.
now I've got to deal with shopkeepers that are angry at me for the rest of the run. Or the way you can use any single object to trigger a trap.
Right.
Continue the thought.
Oh, just... No, that's what I'm thinking of with, I think I actually know what's going to happen if we can get the poodle to eat hot sauce.
There
Okay, here we go.
Oh boy!
We have a fire poodle.
No!
Oh no! Yeah, just this thing of like,
Oh.
why can't you eat poodles? Oh, okay, well... Oh god! The poodle desecrated our corpse! That's a lot!
That is what poodles do.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
And
is the thing
so-
of like, there are poodles, there's a hot sauce power-up, these systems aren't in isolation, they can...
And of course, that means that every single animal that's in the game that can eat can get a fire power-up.
Amazing.
Wait, are
Um,
there bears?
Yes.
I don't like the idea of fire bears.
No. That's
Later-
just.
There's one other power-up, at least so far. We may do some updates, because I definitely have ideas.
Oh, God.
The power-ups also stack. So you can get some really interesting friends to join you.
Oh, God. This is terrifying.
So yeah, that is the first, what was that, about an hour we played?
Yeah, yeah.
Hour or so of Russian Subway Dogs. It is on sale for 10% off on itch and Steam. There's some other deals if you already own They Bleed Pixels, you can get it even cheaper.
You can find a link to that in the description of the channel.
And also, until the launch period, sale period is over, we are donating $1 from every game that is sold to Save Our Scruff, which is a charity that does work with stray dogs internationally.
Doggies.
And yeah,
Okay.
thanks for
So-
watching.
Yeah,
And
thanks for joining us.
just to remind y'all, the Street Fighter V finals are starting about 5 minutes ago, so we're gonna go watch that.
Yeah.
Yep.
See ya.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye!